Well, big up, and welcome to Liberal 12th Man Show. I'm Liberal 12th Man, and I am joined by Brian today, and we are possibly going to be joined by some others shortly, but it is just the duo holding it down today for right now. How are you doing, Laszlo?
Very good, very good. I'm in the middle of Storm Dara, which is what they're
Ooh.
calling this latest one.
Oh, really?
And
Wow.
yeah, it's headed. It's gonna be hitting Merseyside tomorrow. So the West Coast,
Okay.
we're getting it right now, but
Okay.
it's not too bad. I certainly wouldn't like to be playing football in it, but
Yeah.
you can do it. You can do it.
Well, that makes a little bit of a different. That might make my prediction a little bit different, actually.
Yeah,
But
it could be a bit of one of those games. You know, it could be. Yeah, it won't be football in the early morning sunshine. You know,
right,
at my,
exactly. Waking up to go early into that is not a fun thing. But it's just I was just smiling because of the name of the storm is
yeah.
Tara. That sounded interesting. I didn't know he left Arizona. So
Well, he's crossing the Atlantic right now. Yeah,
yeah, I guess so.
going in hard.
But big up to everyone joining us. Hope that you are well on this finally Friday evening, if not morning or possibly afternoon for you. We are going to do what we like to do before a game, and that is, since the game is an early kickoff, it's a 12:30 kickoff, so that means it is a early morning kickoff for me, and I mean early morning. So rather, we are going to do a roll call tomorrow, but just in case, I figured we do all the preview stuff today so that we can make sure that we can get a proper roll call tomorrow. It's going to be an early one for me, and it's going to be a late evening for me tonight, so it should be interesting and fun all the same. I don't think that they will, because unless it's like thunderstorms where it's like lightning that could possibly endanger the people, then that's probably when they would cancel the games, but or at least postpone it. At least they wouldn't necessarily cancel them. They probably would try to postpone them and try to still get it in. But normally, unless it's like, some type of like ice storm or something like that, chances are they're probably not going to cancel the games. They want to get these games in because of the broadcasters as best as possible. I'm just answering.
Yeah, no, I can't see. I mean, the weather is bad, but it's not that bad weather. Football has been played. It takes a lot for them, like you're saying, unless it's dangerous to travel or anything like that. Yeah, like you said,
right.
lightning.
If there's like a tornado, there's something like that, or
very exactly. Lightning and tornadoes pretty much never happen in England. So yeah, it will be bad weather. It'll be a nasty day out, but I don't think it's close enough now. It's just like these days, they give weather warnings for everything now. Everything's a weather warning. If the wind gets over 30 miles an hour, it's a weather warning. So it will be a horrible day. But hey, look, that's sometimes you need a bit of that, don't you? You need a bit of wintry madness. But yeah, half an inch of snow and the whole country shuts down. That's the other thing. That's the only other thing about England. Like literally half inch of snow, the whole country shuts down.
I believe it. It's sort of when it rains here in Arizona, it's bad. It's like people. I think it's because people aren't used to like driving in the rain, so it's like one of those.
Yeah, people in England can't deal with snow. They just literally, like, people in Canada would be like, "That's not even snow."
Right. Exactly.
That's dust on the ground.
Yeah.
Like, they're shoveling their way out of their houses every day. That's snow. And they're getting to work and doing stuff. In England, it's like chaos on the roads.
Yeah. Oh man. There was some stuff that did get announced yesterday that was kind of interesting. Before we get into it, there was he's a friend of Mohamed Salah, and he posted a he posted something on Twitter. Now, whether his account was hacked or whether it was him maybe speaking out of turn, it's something of an interesting set of circumstances, being that he was congratulating Salah on getting his contract, getting his new deal, getting the years, and that's plural, getting the years that he wanted on his contract, and also getting the amount that he wanted, necessary or something of close enough to the amount that he wanted. So we know that there was an announcement that Virgil got approached with the contract. He didn't accept the offer, but they're going to obviously hash out where that's just a starting point at least. And then now with this news, that's definitely certainly promising. There is the news that Trent is still in negotiations with the club. Might have some early Xmas presents for some of the Reds that celebrate that. Who knows? Who knows what's going on? I don't know if you heard that news or not, Brian.
No, this is one of his mates that's put this out, is it?
It's one of his. Yeah, it's like a made man, I guess you could say, if you want to call it that. Yeah, one of his people is a friend of his, a very good friend of his. And I mean, like, I don't think that he would put that out there unless it's been hacked, or maybe even more so, unless it's like been a case where, he's no longer friends with him or something, because you're not going to want to, out overstep it. And I know that it hasn't been announced by Liverpool, at least, or the club yet either.
No, but interesting. Yeah, has there already been a denial or a claim of hacking or anything like that, or is he just kind of stonewalling it?
Yeah, he hasn't made any. I haven't seen any other updates other than him posting the picture of himself and Salah and saying, giving him a congratulations, basically, on signing a new deal.
Okay. Interesting.
Interesting. Very interesting.
The one that passed me by actually was the David Ornstein tweet, quote, comment, article. I'm not sure which, but I think an article in which he said yesterday that Virgil van Dijk had rejected our initial contract offer.
Yep.
But that negotiations were continuing.
Right. It wasn't like, this is where you're at. We're done. Let's not talk anymore.
Seemed like maybe a kind of an initial knockback or that won't work, but let's talk some more kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it's one of those things where it's like it's not like a drawing a line in the sand type thing. It's more like, you're basically working out what it is that you're going to like finally compromise on. Because I mean, it is difficult when you're dealing with men in the football age terms. It is difficult to make that call for the 30-somethings that are trying to get these contracts, and also the amount of money you're going to be spending. The amount of money you're going to be spending is pretty wild on some of these cases, because like it's interesting, very interesting how a lot of these negotiations get interpreted by the public, because I think it's just like all cut and dry. I think it's like the way that you do on FIFA, where it's just like you go to lunch one day, or or you show up at the gaffer's office, you sit down, you you put a couple of numbers in, and then eventually you just get a thumbs up and you walk out with a contract. It's not that simple at all. Not at all.
Well, I suppose it is if you offer them what they want. If you just say, so how much do you want? I want 500 grand. Okay, there's 500 grand. It's probably going, if you want to do it that way, but ain't nobody doing it that way. That is certainly not how it works. That's the only way you'll get a deal done straight away. Even when a club wants to sign a player, and that player wants to sign, and the club wants to keep that player, even then, they're never straightforward. We're not, but there's always a bit of to and fro and a bit of negotiation to be done. But no, I was just interested to hear Virgil had knocked back. So I don't know, did he mention, because I just heard someone said that he said it as opposed to reading myself. I don't have the thing. Did he say whether he had knocked it back on money terms or on
for Virgil or
on Verge? Whether he'd refused it? Whether he'd refused?
No, there was no confirmation as to like, or at least I didn't see any confirmation as to what was wrong with the wrong with this with
whether
the
it was a time thing or a money thing, basically.
Yeah, that wasn't confirmed, or at least I didn't see a confirmation. I see Honesty putting in the whole Real Madrid quotes. You know what, Spain and their tabloid journalism, I guess you could call it that, you know, are just wild. I mean, Mohamed Salah and Son both going to Real Madrid. I mean, it is. You take it for what it's worth when you see those kinds of like suggestions. Spurs will figure out something. I mean, like they understand how big of a talisman Son is. I don't think that despite the fact that they are not wanting to necessarily tie themselves too stringently to Son, considering his age, but they're not going to allow for Kane and for Son to both leave and not have anything to be marketable for themselves personally. This is at least what I view. But I'm not a Spurs I'm not a Spurs fan or supporter, but tough times for Spurs right now. Tough times. But then again, Bournemouth is a better team than people give them credit for, by the way. I will say that.
Bournemouth?
Yeah.
Well, what did Bournemouth do?
They beat Spurs yesterday.
Right? Oh, right. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah. 1-0.
Yeah, they are. Oh, well, I mean, to be honest, if I was a Bournemouth fan, I would I'd be loving life. But I mean, the more they start pulling out those kind of results, I mean, the quicker that manager is going to be gone. He's not going to be around at Bournemouth for a long time. Mm-hmm. He has to be high up on the list of a lot of the top clubs out there now. Yeah. And if he keeps getting results like that, and where does he has him? He has him up in the top 7 or 8 in the table, something like that.
Once again, a Hughes appointee, right?
Yeah, exactly. Hughes brought him in.
You know?
Yeah, he's done absolutely brilliantly there. So, I mean, if Real Madrid were looking for a manager, if Alonso, you know, I think
they'll go all in for Alonso.
Yeah, well, he won't be at Bournemouth much longer. They might get this season out of him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and if he finishes them in the top 10, he's going to get one of the big jobs.
Yeah.
If he's not already earmarked for one, I'd say.
I did not see FIFA's comments about the Liverpool game. What was, Dara, if you want to share that with us, you're more than welcome.
No. What have FIFA been saying about?
I don't know. Need to be wary of Everton's set pieces. I do agree with that.
Especially they had a strong win at the weekend as well, didn't they? They played someone. I think they won 4-1.
What's funny about that is that I keep hearing people talk about that game, and albeit I understand the fact that they did. If you look at the score line, yes, it looks fantastic, but going beyond it, it wasn't like 2 of the goals were own goals. So it wasn't like it was like, you know.
Was it Wolves?
Yes, against Wolves.
Wolves, yeah, Wolves, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And it was like Ashley Young had a great game. Craig Dawson had the 2 own goals, and they were like they were the 2 goals. They were up 2-0 going to halftime, and then they scored, and then they had Wolves have 2 goals in the second half. That made it 4-0. So I'm not saying that Everton didn't play well. I'm not saying that Everton didn't deserve to win. Absolutely not. But it's just the sheer fact that when you look at the score, you're like, oh wow, 4-0. That's a beatdown. And then you realize it's 2 own goals, and then you know, and then also like 3 of the goal they had 3 goals scored, but one of them got canceled. So I will admit that too, though. They had 3 goals in the first half, but one of them got canceled. But Ashley Young had a goal, and Mangala had a goal as well.
Yeah, they were the lowest scoring team in the Premier League before that, so they haven't been, they haven't been doing that. Joint lowest scoring team, so they haven't been. But I mean, so were Newcastle, and then they scored 12 and 13 or 13 and 12, and they go and get 3 against us.
Right,
so
right. From you talk about from last year,
or from last week. Yeah, you gotta be wary of that shit.
Derby games are different. They're different. It's a different vibe, different energy. I just think though sometimes when it comes to these derby games too, though, when you're dealing with a lot of that emotions and it's going to be a big. You can go on. I was watching a couple of clips somehow on YouTube because I play poker, so YouTube got me watching Rounders, right? And then it had me, and then so I watched something called, I think it was called Full Tilt or something like that. It was something, but anyway, it was this guy. There was a scene where this guy was disciplined, great, a really, really disciplined and smart poker player, and he's playing against all these players that play the right way, and the whole likes, right? And then this one guy gets on who's a bad poker player. Bad in that he just does dumb things. He does, has we'll have a 10-2 or something like that, or 7-2 actually. It's the worst hand in poker, but he'll play it out all the way out type deal, and they're going back and forth, and they go to this one hand, and he's got the best hand. He's got a full house, right? But the way the guy's betting is it's representing he's got 4 of a kind. So he lays his cards down, and the bad poker player wins the pot, a big pot too. And when he's giving his cards, and one of his cards flips up, and he's and it shows, and he's like, what did you have? You don't have, I thought you had 4 of a kind. You have what was your other card? And he's like, so you didn't have a king? He's like, no. He's like, I only had a pair from the board. That's it. And that puts that guy on tilt. Why I'm telling this story is that he goes absolutely so full tilt that he just plays reckless. He's chasing, trying to get these big wins, playing out of his way, playing the way he doesn't play. Sometimes in those derby games, as in, things happen, and it could put you on your heels, and then you're just uncertain as to how to get your balance back and get back to just playing the game that you want to play, as opposed to chasing the game that you initially set out to play. I know that was a long, maybe over-analyzed version of what the message what I was trying to say, but last year it seemed like that. It seemed like there was so much riding on that game. There was when it comes to Everton, they're even though it's a derby, it's sometimes an afterthought as to it as them being a threat, because if you look at the two teams on paper, they're almost never, as of late in the last, I say 20, 30 years, have never really been equally matched. But yet sometimes you just get on tilt, So I'm hoping with the way that we play and the way that we don't see something of that. And I think that's what happened to us in Newcastle, to be honest with you. I'm hoping that we don't have to rely on Salah and rely on trying to go big or go home type deal, because now we're swinging for the fences every time rather than just playing our conservative, well thought out game. But big up to Mark A, big up to Marion, big up to Dara. Hopefully I said hello. Big up Honesty. And big up to everyone joining us as I give my little poker analogy as well.
Yeah, I hope there's someone in the chat that plays poker.
Yeah. Tell me about it. I do come from my family's are card players, definitely. So I like card games. But big up to everyone joining us. Marion's saying, let me bring this up right here. Oh, then I'll bring up what are you what are you talking about, Dara?
Is he talking about the Newcastle game?
For the Newcastle game, are you talking about it?
Apparently, yeah.
Why should we be credited all 3 points?
Because of the referee, apparently. Sure. I don't know.
I don't understand that one. Is it because of that stupid comment that that the Amazon commentator made? I don't know what that's about. I was going to bring up Marion's comment. Well, the derby is still going to take place tomorrow, but they will be watching Storm Dara. Oh, it's spelled. Okay, I got you. It's spelled a little differently than our.
Oh, it's spelled the Irish way.
I got you. Storm Dara, which is going to batter Liverpool as well as Great Britain. Okay, that's not good to hear. Well, everyone, I hope in the region is safe, and I hope that you remain that way. That puts a little bit of a different turn on it. That means that definitely puts, when it comes to a lot of those games where it's like the heavy winds and it's raining and it's or even torrential downpours type situations, it puts a little bit of a different twist on what I would say is
more fun.
I might have to change up my prediction here.
There's a lot that's going to be going on there tomorrow, that I don't like. The weather, the same for both teams. So, it could work in our favor. It can work against us. Mm-hmm. I don't like the early kickoff. I don't like the fact that it's a derby. They're off the back of a win. Mm-hmm. I don't like the fact that it's the last game at Goodison. Mm-hmm. I think it's going to be, someone said earlier on, play the game, not the occasion. I mean, yeah, you once you're out there on the pitch, if you're trying to tackle someone, you're trying to pass the ball, you're not thinking about the occasion. You're just thinking about you're living in the moment on the pitch. But there will be that will become a part of it, not for us, but for them. Mm-hmm. They've got a lot to go. They're going to be fired up in a lot of ways tomorrow. In a lot of ways. So we're going to have a lot of different threats. I thought what Slot was saying today was quite well put. He was talking about how we watched the game back, and he said, after about 15 minutes.
Did you want to comment on his presser?
Well, yeah, just quickly on that, just what he was saying about that. He's just saying we need to be more clever. I won't say too much about it if you want to talk about it afterwards, but he was just saying we need to be a bit more clever. We need to be aggressive, but be more clever, being aggressive, going there tomorrow. Don't get, sucked into things, because it will be an atmosphere. We can't, we talk about wanting a good atmosphere at Anfield to help us on. So we can't just say, oh, we'll go and ignore it because it's at somebody else's stadium. So the weather, the derby, the early kickoff, the last game at Goodison, yeah, we're going to have to be switched on. This is not going to be in any way kind of straightforward, I don't think. Hopefully it is. Hopefully it's really straightforward and we just beat them 2-0 and they don't show up, and that'd be great. The crowd goes home sad. But if I was an Everton fan,
yeah,
I'd be ready to go for tomorrow. Even though it's an early kickoff, I'd be fired up for this. If I was an Everton fan, let's go there, make a shitload of noise, let's do our part and see what happens. But oh yeah, no.
I know. What's that now?
No, just sorry. I just said
it might be. Oh, no worries. I'm gonna close one of these windows because I know that I see I'm starting to be a little bit choppy there. I was going to bring up something for everyone too here, as you're speaking on the. Let's see if I can bring it up here. Find it. You were just speaking on the actual on our record, for instance. So, and what I mean by record, I mean like as in our record with the 12:30 kickoffs. Our 12:30 kickoffs are not as bad as, it's more of an annoyance.
Yeah.
But
it is. I just
not
don't like
as
them.
bad as people perceive them to be.
Our results are good under Klopp. Under Klopp, they were good. Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, he complained a lot about
it too. Yeah,
I just don't like them.
It up. Yeah. I'll bring it up. Might be a little too small, but I'll just read it out for you. 12:30 kickoffs. Played 4 in 2000. Since this is since 2015. This was the Klopp era. Since Klopp made certainly specifically a bigger point about the 12:30 kickoffs. We've had 4 in 2015. 2015 we had 4. 2016 we had 4. 2017, 2018 we had 8. That's a lot. 2018 we had 3. 2019 we had 3. 2020 we had 4. 2021 we had 5. And then the last 2 years we've had 6. Now in the 2020-2023 year, it was not a good result for us. That wasn't a good result. 2022-2023 was a difficult year for us, and we had 3 draws, 3 losses. That's why I think the 12:30 kickoffs have become such a focus point for a lot of people. But last year we had 6 again, and we had 4 wins and 2 draws. The year before that bad year of 2022, we had 5 wins during that. Now it's been a little bit of a roller coaster ride a little bit, but I mean, like, for the most part, we really, the 12:30 thing is, I don't want to call it a myth or, but it certainly isn't as bad as a lot of people make it out to be. I know that
what was Slott's quote earlier on during the year? I think he got hit with it early, didn't he? Mm-hmm. And he said something like, I'm always training. My body, our body clock almost was kind of what he was saying. My body clock is, we're always training at 12:30. We're always training from like 11 to 12:30. So it's totally normal for me to have footballers playing at 12:30 in the afternoon. I get it, he's saying. But it's just the mere annoyance of it, because by 2:30 on a Saturday afternoon, your whole weekend can be ruined. And you just have to sit there and watch all the other football be played and other teams win games. If you lose that 12:30, you're just sitting there for the whole weekend just stewing on it.
Yeah.
And you have to watch everyone else take points off you, then gain on you. That's the only thing about it. But then the converse to that is, if you win it, then you get to sit back for the weekend and watch
and enjoy your weekend. Yeah.
So
just sit back.
The result is huge. Yeah. Obviously, the result is huge, but it's just there's something about the timing of it.
Yeah. Be fed grapes, chilling, watching the games.
Or, as you like say, eating crow all weekend.
Yeah, that way. That could be the case too. Shout out to Lee WizKid. Shout out to Red for Life.
Would you take a draw? By the way. Would you take a draw if, like, say, the weather was absolutely freaking horrendous and yada yada, and it was a tough? Would you take a draw? Just off the top, would you take a draw? Or are you just still, you say no, I want to win there?
No.
Take a draw.
I want.
I don't want 2 draws in a row. I don't want 2 draws.
At first, you know what? I might be slightly influenced by something that a good friend of mine, Drifty, said. In that, and I started thinking about more and more, I guess because he reminded me of it, as in, at first I'm like, I understand what the impact is. If Lee was here, maybe he could speak on it a little bit more fluently. Marion's in the chat. I know she could probably speak on it fluently as well. But I understand that the rivalry, the derby, they all mean something to the city. They're very important to the city. They're important for the commerce of the city as well. But it also, for me, he reminded me of what Pickford did to VVD. And just that single thought made me think back to Nah, Bun Everton.
I blame Pickford for that.
Yeah,
I just blame.
I don't want to. We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see Pickford in tomorrow. You know,
we get a revenge on him tomorrow. That'd be nice.
Exactly. I want to make him. I just want. Anytime you can make him pay.
That'd be interesting, actually, wouldn't it? If Virgil went up from a corner and just it'd be very interesting to see. If he had a little wink to Pickford, if he had something to say to Pickford, maybe a little look, a little nod, maybe a little. They thought I was done. They thought I was done.
Yeah.
You know, I would love to see that because Virgil is cool, but I reckon he might have something to say to Mr. Pickford or Mr. Pigford, as you all know, the real family name is. If he put one past him, that'd be a lovely little. Yeah, I'll be keeping my eye on that one there tomorrow. That's definitely something.
Yeah. Shoot, maybe I'll need to change my now I'm all like second guessing myself now with some of my selections. We have a different we have some cool little things set up for you guys today. We're gonna do a little bit. I have some trivia because I was actually doing some putting together a quiz, and it was I actually did this quiz. There's a quiz that I do online, and I already did the quiz myself, but it was an really interesting quiz. 2 quizzes that I took were very interesting. I did well on both of them. The third one I didn't even attempt though. I was like, I couldn't name all these. There's like 124 answers that you had to come up with, and it was like basically naming every goal scorer in the
I know the one.
And I was like,
I know.
I'm like, I love my team, but I don't even know if I could do that one. That was a tough one. And it was just for I think it was just for the whole entire Premier League era, but it was still that's tough. That one was tough.
I love when you try those ones and they've got like 100 or 110 answers, and then you're like, okay, right, I can try it. And the first one you put in is wrong. That's just so it could be 100, and you get the first
you're like, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun one. Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, we got a fun little quiz set up. I have 2 quizzes set up for you guys, and I have just some random trivia questions that I just picked up and made up myself. And then also
we're going to come in. Hopefully one of the boys will come in.
Yeah, I hope by then. I hope someone joins. I hope that Norm joins us too, because I was thinking when I was looking at that the 120 some odd, I think it's 124 answered one, I was like, oh man, if we did that one, we'd be there for all day. But I mean, like, that's one that you need Norm at, because he probably would know, because he probably was at every one of those games. Lee might have been at a lot of those games too, though, because I know Lee goes to. It's a quiz that deals with one of the quiz deals with both parks, and one of the other quizzes is just on. The other quiz is actually pretty cool. It deals with both parks as well. So, it's a fun little. Will be a fun little romp for sure. And then we obviously we're going to do score predictions. We're going to do some predicted lineups. We're going to change it up a little. We're not change it up, but I guess you could say change it up, because I'm going to show you my predicted lineup, but also I'm going to show you what I believe Slot is going to bring out the slot machine, what the slot machine is going to do for us, and hopefully getting a little bit of a jackpot for us this weekend. I will say this to Egal, by the way, too. I don't know. I don't know if he watches our show or not. But all the same, I do watch his every once in a while too. And I will say that, Egal, I have definitely put you down in my receipts as to you guaranteeing. He guaranteed that Everton would beat Liverpool on Saturday. So we shall see. We shall see if his
guarantee. Racing for pink slips over here. We racing for pink slips.
Yeah, man. He guaranteed it. It's funny. I'm hearing a lot of these guys now talk about the game. Or at least when I say guys and girls too, but I hear them speaking about the game or about Liverpool in general. And what's so interesting is that a lot of them are Gooners, and a lot of the Gooners tend to, or Gunners, if you want to put it that way. I know some people are iffy on calling them Gooners, but a lot of these Gooners are a lot of them keep talking about us losing, drawing, all these games we're going to lose, just trying to, I guess, it sounds like they're just projecting. Because, like, what was so funny about it, and I tried to mention it to Igal specifically, and that is, Newcastle draw was disappointing. But the one unique silver lining about the Newcastle draw at St. James Park is that City drew there too. And Arsenal lost there. So
they can't beat small teams.
What's that?
That's their thing. They're one of those stupid teams. They play well against big teams and they can't beat small teams.
Exactly.
They always do well against. I think Kel was mentioned that day. He said, "Look, that's cool and all that, but that ain't going to get you anywhere. Mm-hmm. If you can't do it against, the small teams, can't do it. Well, he didn't say small teams, but you can't do it against everybody. And that is annoying. It is very annoying when a team that does that. Like,
you know what they're doing too, by the way. They're now trying to do this Salah FC. Have you heard them saying those kinds of things now lately? They're saying this, like, they're trying to make it where, because Salah has, let me make sure, Salah has 13 goals. I do know that off the top of my head. But our top goal scorers are in the Prem. Salah 13, Diaz with 15, Cody with 2, and the list goes on and on, right? The list goes on with Cody with 2, Curtis Jones with 2, Darwin with 2, Diego with 2, and then Virgil with 1, Dom with 1, and Ibu with 1, right? But I made a point about bringing up the fact that when you hear this stuff about, Salah FC, they score 75, he's scoring 75% of your goals and all these different things and yada yada, and I'm like, yes, because he is the goal scorer pretty much on our team. I get that, the whole talk about the number 9, our number 9. I don't want to get into that. I'm not trying to get into that conversation. I'm just saying Salah has always been our main goal scorer. There's no doubt about that. Okay? So if anyone's got that misconception, let's just put that to bed. But not only has he been our main goal scorer, it's a disingenuous argument when you hear these people make that argument, because let's say hypothetically, if you were to take out, like for Henry, for them back in the day, Henry was their main goal scorer. You took Henry out of their goal scoring, then they're not scoring. They're not doing well either. Like every team has or not every team, but like if you take, for instance, you look at, and this is the point I made, look at, for instance, City. City has Haaland, who has, I believe, 12 goals this year. I'd have to double check, but I believe he has 12 goals. If you go then look at the rest of their team, the next highest, their second place highest goal scorer is their left back, in Vardiel. And then beside him is Kovacic.
That's where they are. We wouldn't be where we were if we only had one player.
It's one of those things where I'm just like, I get what they're trying to focus or trying to, and what's wild about it is if you took Arsenal's, and I did see Honesty's statement in the chat. I'll bring it up in a second. If you were to take Arsenal's 2 highest scorers, they would not have this. They still would not surmount Salah's goal tally. Mohamed Salah has more goals than Arsenal's top 2 goal scorers on their team. Currently, right now, I believe it's Havertz and Saka have 5 goals each. That's how crazy it is. And then you take out the whole corner kicks and the likes.
I would go so far as to say, at a guess, Salah has more goals than our next 2 top.
Oh, absolutely.
Scores combined.
Absolutely.
Which would probably be Gakpo and Diaz, which they haven't scored. They haven't scored loads. Not in the league this year.
There's
I think Mo would be way ahead of. If you took Haaland out, who else is catching? Who else is keeping pace with Mo? Chris Wood was doing okay.
Currently in the league, Cole Palmer is in 3rd place. So it goes Mohamed Salah at 13, Haaland at 12, Palmer at 9, Chris Wood at 9, Mabomo at 8.
That's 8
Nicholas
already.
Jackson at 8, and then Visa at 8, and then Mateus Cunha at 7, Watkins at 7, and so on and so on. It is wild. Diaz is in 18th place, or technically tied for 14th place, I guess. He's tied for 14th place. And it has to be higher than that. Wait, hold on. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. He'd be in 7th place in scoring. Because it has numbers next to him, but, they all have the same amount of goals.
Yeah, tied on.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But it doesn't. It put him in a number rather than have him tied for it. So, but yeah, he'd be in 7th place in the league. So we'd have 2 top 10s. We have 2 top 10 scorers in the league right now, currently. Technically,
and that with 2, is it?
It would be 2
goals in the league.
No, Diaz has 5 goals in the league.
Oh, 5 goals in the league.
Yeah, Diaz has 5 goals in the league.
Oh, sorry, it's Gakpo only has 2 in the league or something.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Cody only has 2 in the league.
Yeah, it's Cody only has 2 in the league. Yeah, sorry.
But then again, that's why this is why I got into it.
That'll be 7. Yeah, so Mo is even 6 ahead of our next 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mo is.
But,
and if you
go ahead, finish.
No, I'm not saying that as a negative. I'm just saying it just shows.
I know you're not. I know you're not.
Like that shows you how far. I just thought it was interesting. And Buemo was already on 8, and Wiss is on 6. I thought, how long is Frank going to be at Brentford? Not bloody long, I'd say. That's only his 2nd ever job in management. Brentford. That's it. He managed that thing, Gardens, I think, in Sweden. That's it. That was his first job. His next job was Brentford, and now he's doing this. It makes you wonder why people haven't taken a chance.
I'm sorry. I was going to bring up some statistics from our chat is definitely undefeated. Big up to all the Mighty Reds in the chat, by the way. Robert saying our left wings have 21 goal contributions. Our right wing has 27. There was a stat also that Honesty brought up that was pretty interesting statistic.
Is that G? I'm assuming that's GA, right?
Yeah. I'll start. I'm gonna start some of your comments here. These are some great comments.
And if we
I didn't, by the way, I did not catch that interview. I did want to see. I do want to watch it though. I will watch it because he goes on about. I know that Matthew talks about slot. He talks about World Cup. He talks about like some of the other things going on in his life. So I would like to hear that from Matthew.
It's an hour-long interview. I would recommend watching it if anybody hasn't watched it. But there are some skippable bits in it. A lot of it is
like Puff. There's 2 Puff PC type stuff.
Well, he's sitting there wearing a branded hoodie, and they're drinking from cans of something that he's sponsored by, and he's got a box of something weirdly sitting in front of him that's obviously sponsored.
It's one of those things. I got you.
Yeah, but it doesn't get too deep, but it is interesting. It's definitely interesting. Worth a watch.
I think that's spot on too. I think that Salah would still be our main guy, even with Harry Kane involved. I think what would happen is, if anything, you would possibly see
more of everything. Basically, you just see more assists. You'd see more goals from Salah.
I was going to say, has there been a 20 goal scorer plus 20 with 20 assists in the Premier League?
Oh, 20 plus.
It's a good question.
I think Henry came pretty bloody close.
He definitely came close. I know that. Yeah,
that's a good question. There might be one. Suarez came definitely. I reckon Henry and Suarez are pretty freaking close to get 20.
No, there's I guess there's 5.
Is there 5?
Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
Maybe Frank Lampard, maybe Wayne Rooney.
Frank Lampard, that's right. I think Ronaldo.
Yeah. Henry in there?
Frank Lampard did it twice. Ronaldo's in there. I think Henry's in here. Bruno did it once, and
Bruno did it in his first season.
No Aguero.
Aguero wasn't the big assist.
That's a good question. I did not know off my head.
Aguero wasn't a good assist maker, or no, he wasn't. He wasn't a good one, but it wasn't his game as much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you definitely see something of. I think that you would be seeing Salah join those rankings. And
this season,
this
season, I think he's well on track for it. Definitely this season. If he keeps fit, keeps playing, I think he'll break that. I think he will do that this season.
He's on pace to do it.
Yeah,
he's on pace to do it because he is at some phenomenal numbers at the moment for what he has going on for himself. 13 goals, 8 assists so far currently. I think that you will see another 12 assists from him, and you certainly could see another 7 goals for the rest of the entire year, considering that we're just barely getting into December. He stays fit, and I hope that he does, obviously.
He stays fit. I'm giving him 15 and 10. I'm giving him
additional to his numbers 15. Now.
Yeah, if he keeps going at this rate, I'll give him.
He would just come. That would make him come just short then.
Why is he on 9?
He's on 8 goals, 8 assists. Excuse me, 8 assists.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll bump it up to 12 then.
There you go. Yeah. We do have to see something go on with our front line. You know what? The last thing I was going to say about this, and then we'll get into our predictions. I was going to say that one other part and point that I brought up, at least because I wrote a very long comment to the Coppers crew from their last for their preview. They're probably going to get a little tired of my of me commenting because I put I got paragraphs sometimes in my comments. They're not just a hey, good show comment. But in my comment, I was speaking on the sense of what's unique about this number and everything is that remember the conversation we had yesterday about whether goals in the Premier, if you score in the Premier League, but you don't score, or vice versa. If you're not scoring in the Premier League, but you're scoring in other competitions, League Cup, FA Cup, Champions League, is that an equal contribution? And what was my answer was, I do think it is a contribution. I think it's a value contribution. It's one that shouldn't go overlooked. Obviously, we all want to win every competition. I think, at least, most of us, I think, are pretty safe to say most of us want to win all the silverware if possible. But if you look at the numbers, Salah only has 1 goal in Champions League. Now, he is our leading assist maker in Champions League, but he only has 1 goal in Champions League. Our goals are coming from other sources in the Champions League, whether it's obviously, Lucho's stats are definitely pumped up from that hat trick he got, but still, he's got other goals other than just that hat trick in the Champions League, and so do others in the Champions League. And that's why it's like last year there was a stat out there, or it was like I think it was like the first time. Let me see, I'm trying to make sure I get the quote correct. We had 5 players get to double digits, meaning double GA, in all competitions, and it was like the earliest any Premier League team had accomplished the feat or something. I believe that was like the statistic. All five of our forwards last year had double digits in the GA. That is pretty phenomenal, and that was all competitions. It wasn't just Premier League. I'm saying all competitions. It was the earliest that that number of players had reached double digits for a Premier League team, and it was the first. We were the first to do it in Europe for that season as well. That's pretty exceptional. Now, albeit this year, the way that we score goals and the onslaught of goals is a little bit different than the Klopp era, but that is pretty exceptional. I think that is something that you have to keep in mind. Like, as in, there's other factors involved in it too. Like, as in, when it comes to GA, like, I get that we just emphasized about how much Salah gets GA or how much GA he does get for us in the Premier League. But in those League Cup games, especially the early League Cup games, especially the early FA Cup games, Salah might not be playing in those games. So there is other opportunities for these other players to get the touches that normally would have went to Salah, to get the opportunities of shooting that normally would have been the lion's share going to Salah. I think you have to factor that in when we're talking about all the different variables. I don't know if you look at it differently, Brian, but I just think that's part of it.
Well, I think so. I think from what I can see, sometimes a little bit. Some of this was kind of, I thought maybe it was based on a bit of a misunderstanding, where someone was talking about what someone was doing in the league, and they were talking about a league scenario, and then someone else said, "Oh, well, he has this amount," and he said, "No, we're just talking about the league. We're just talking about the league." And I think so. Oh, so it only matters if you do it in the league. It's like, no, they were just talking about the league. I'm not sure if that's where. Obviously, all the goals matter. But as I said last night,
did you say all goals matter?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, but like I said last night, someone said to me, if we had the genie in the lamp, they said you can only win one competition, right?
Certainly,
but that doesn't mean I don't then kind of mean then by extension that scoring goals in the league means more. I mean, I'll take anything we can get, man. Like, I'm not arrogant enough to know we haven't gone years without winning trophies. I'll take a fucking tin pot every single year if that's all we're getting. I don't care. Or that wall behind you, man. There's a reason we have a wall like that.
Exactly. There's a reason. I mean, if all goals didn't matter, then you would just see basically. You can't see. Oh, I can't get my.
Yeah, I'll take.
You'd only see the far left number.
Well, your far, yeah. I'll take the one on the far left all day, every day.
Right.
And then big ears comes next, but it's what you build your legacy on. It's what you turn around to other. It's like that's the icing on the cake. The cake is the bread and butter, and then those things are the icing on that. But that's what for me, it's all. I'm a league guy. That's when I was younger. That's what you wonder. That's what you did. That's what you bragged about in school, So yeah, that ain't going to be happening for a while, Anton, unless it's Chelsea. Unless it's Chelsea,
yeah,
man.
you can yell out rude all you want. That's not happening.
Yeah, it might be. You might even see Leicester ribbons on, or Everton ribbons on it before that. But of course, look, when we're in a competition, I'm not going to say, "Oh, well, he only did this and that. He only did this and that." If it's like saying, he scored a hat-trick at the weekend, it's but we were playing up against a non-league FA Cup team. Let's calm down a bit, but you can't. Like, it's an honor and it's a rare privilege to wear the shirt and get out on the pitch in any professional game, for any real game for us. So to score a goal in those games, try telling those players that score those goals that they don't mean something and they don't matter. So it's silly argument to be making, but I know I really can't stand. I honestly, there's a couple of people I know, and they're even people my age, so people from my background, back in the day, not keyboard warriors kids, that have this whole attitude of, I can't stand the cups. The FA Cup, it's a pointless, get rid of it. The League Cup, it's a load of shite, get rid of it. I hate that. I only care about winning leagues. It's like, where were you for fucking 30 years? Were we winning leagues in 30 years? And you're fucking my age. Like, I can't stand those people that come out with that arrogant, I have no time for the cups. I'd rather play in the Club World Cup or something like this. I just can't stand those people.
Yeah, that sounds a bit entitled.
That's what our club is. That's what football is built on. I mean, open competition. I mean, the Open is the golf. The Open is one of the greatest sporting tournaments on the planet. And why? Because it's an open competition. I could qualify for the Open. I can go down and I can enter into it. And if I went down and had a good enough couple of months, I could end up in an Open Championship on TV. It's those once in a lifetime opportunities for amateur clubs, amateur players. That's what the FA Cup is, one of the greatest competitions in the world because of those things. And that's why they go to these non-league grounds and you get these people go, oh my God, look at the state of that stadium. I hope none of our players get injured at their shitty stadium. Grow the fuck up. These entitled little wankers, man, that they see their players in training on these pristine pitches, and then they see like a picture of like Scunthorpe's ground and they act like it's like they've never seen a football ground before.
Right.
Like, oh, how dare we send our player to one of those crappy little teams? Get the fuck out. You don't like I say, so just go and watch something else. And watch something else. If you can't get into this part of it, go and watch something else.
Yeah, this isn't what you need to be occupying your time with. Let's get into these predictions real quick so we can knock this out and get into some of the fun parts of the quizzes that I have set up for us as well.
Dara is available. Dara said Dara's very, very kindly said that if we need players, he can come on in an emergency if we're stuck.
Okay. Yeah, we'll put it as soon as we're done the predictions, we'll put it in the chat. So because I know that I think I have your phone number, but I have a new phone, so I'd have to get my my old phone to get it to make sure I have it in this one. So I don't think I have it in this one. I went from, that's what happens when you go from Android to iPhone. Not everything goes over.
Just that, what Ant is saying there, the FA Cup has kept my local non-league club, and the non-league is what the pyramid is built on, club going for another 5 years when they drew Swindon away in 2017. Swindon is a small team. So can you imagine what an away trip to an Old Trafford or something like that does for one of these clubs, these tiny
Absolutely.
clubs? It can literally save them. It can literally save these clubs.
I can imagine what it means to have one of those teams travel to your home ground. By the way,
you want to go there because you get the gate receipt. You get half the gate receipt, so you want to go to a big club. Because if they come to you, you still only get the gate receipt, which is really tiny. So you want to.
But I mean, still though, just the prestige and everything else.
Oh yeah, that's good. But it's these big away trips that can literally save a team. Like that's what Ant was saying when they drew Swindon away, because it was literally just the gate receipts that they could never get at home. That's the things the best thing that can happen for these teams is they somehow get a draw and they get a replay then which gives them even more exposure, you know. But yeah, what they want to do is go to an 60, 70, 80,000 seater stadium and get a huge chunk of cut of that, and that can pay their bills for 4 or 5 years, man. Like, so that's why it's, and look, there you go. They give them 100%. That's football, man. That's what the game is about.
That's pretty wild. That is pretty wild. But let's get into these right here as well. I mean, I'm just going to make sure that I have our quiz ready to rock and roll as well, too. All right. This is my predicted lineup. Now, this is my preferred lineup. I put my preferred lineup because this is what I would like to see us come out for against Everton tomorrow. I do not think that Slot is going to take my preferred lineup to heart and bring out his. You'll see the difference. But in my preferred lineup, I have Robbo, VVD, Gomez getting another shot at this. Trent, obviously Kelleher in net. I have Endo as my 6. I'd like to have Endo be an anchored 6 and have Grav and Dom be 2 8s. I would like to see. I know that we've been doing the 4-2-3-1. I know a lot of people are so definitely constructed towards thinking that that's the only way that we can play. It's not the only way we can play. It's not the only way we have played, by the way, too. We have constructed different ways. We've played with 3. At one point, we played with 3. You played with 3 backs at one point in one game. So, with that said, I would like to see us go with Endo as an anchored 6, bring up Grav, and also bring up Dom, especially since we don't have Maka in these 2-8 roles, and then have on the left have Lucho, on the right have Salah, and then our number 9 spot have Nunez. Why I'd like to do that is because with Lucho, I get that a lot of people might want to go with the front 3 of Lucho, Cody, and Salah, but this isn't a team. This is a team that's most likely going to have 4, if not 5, a 5-back line. And at times they're going to sit back and really congest the midfield and that back line. They're going to congest the box. They're going to be able. You're going to need someone that's going to be able to be creative on your wings. Salah obviously can be creative with his passing, but also sometimes even with his feet. We also know that Lucho can be creative with his feet and then sometimes with his passing if he gets it into play. But by bringing up Dom and bringing up Grav, I'm hoping that could not only provide a little bit more coverage in taking away or making them have to play those channels even more strictly, and maybe even opening up some channels with some runs or some dummy runs and the likes, but also giving them the opportunity to maybe get some shots from outside the box if that's what they're going to do. They're going to congest the box, maybe getting something where you can get some shots from Dom or getting some shots from Grav, who has not really been shooting that much at all, really. He's been primarily just progressing the ball back and forth from box to box. And obviously Endo is that coverage when it comes to being a defensive cover. Now, and I don't know if Chiesa is going to play. I hope Chiesa is offered on the bench. But this is what I believe is going to be Slot's 11. We call it Slot Machines 11. And that is Robbo, VVD, Gomez, and Trent in that back line. I definitely think that Trent, I know people are a little bit iffy as to, would we come out with another lineup like we did in Newcastle? And is Trent available to really even go full 90? I hope that he is. But why I think that this is really, really probably overly important is that I don't even want to put it into the universe, but I'll say it. This could be Trent's last trip to Goodison Park. You know, it is actually, it is
going to be.
It's
It will
going to
be,
be everyone's. It's going to be everyone's last trip to Goodison Park. It could be technically, you know, at least as a Red, it could be the last time he gets to play an away fixture against Everton. So, you know, I think this is going to mean something. This game's going to mean a heck of a lot to him. So I have Trent involved in this game. I also have, again, my midfield is Curtis Jones, Grav, and Dom. Now, how that's going to work, it's going to be interesting because we did get to see Curtis play a little bit of a 6 in the later parts of the Newcastle game. And also, obviously, Grav has played that 6 role for us too. I don't think they're going to play it with a pivot and have Dom possibly be the 10, but they could possibly do that as well. And then I have my front 3 being the same as it being Lucho, Nunez, and Salah. And again, the reason why I have Nunez in that one spot is because I just think that he could be at least the one that makes a lot of those runs and also is going to do a lot of the work of hustling back and playing that quote unquote false 9 occasionally when we need it. Do you have anything different in the chat? Tell me who you have. I see Honesty has his lineup, or at least I think he has his lineup there. So I'll bring up his lineup. If you do want to put in your lineups and share who you think, if it's different, you don't have to put your entire lineup. If you have someone that you think is going to play instead of what I have, definitely put it in there. And I agree with you, Mark. Trent can be rested against Girona. By the way, Girona, this just got knocked out of. Let me tell you this one because I saw this little clip here. Girona got knocked out by a 4th tier side in one of the Spanish Cup competitions. A 4th tier side knocked Girona out of that cup competition in Spain. Girona is an interesting situation where I don't know what's going on with their squad, but I'll bring it in to include. I see Nalante's with us right now too, so I'll start by saying hello to Nalante and bringing him into the conversation. How are you doing, Nalante? Hopefully, okay, you can hear us. Cool.
Yeah, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a tough week. For all, lots of discussions, online debates, etc. But we move again, and yeah, we go again tomorrow. Let's get it.
Mm-hmm. Let's get it. Bonkers going. Kelleher, Trent, Gomez, VVD, Robbo, Endo, Jones, Szoboszlai, Salah, Hakpo, and Diaz. And I did see also, like I said, I think this is Honesty's one. Kelleher, VVD, Kwanzaa, Trent, Robbo. In the midfield, Grav, CJ, and Dom. And then he's going to go with an attack of Salah, Diaz, and La Pantera. That is Invasor Nunez, number 9. I agree. I think that I don't think that Nunez gets enough credit for his press. He's turned into a better counter presser this year than he was even last year, which is one of the reasons why sometimes I think towards the end of the year he kind of fell out of favor with Jurgen. La Pantera is Nunez, by the way. That's one of the nicknames that people give him. It means panther because there are panthers in Uruguay. Nalante, do you see this as being a viable selection for slots tomorrow, or do you think that he's going to go with something different? I showed you what I preferred would be earlier, but this is what I think he's really going to go with.
Yeah, I think from what I can look, I think it's near enough the team he'll play tomorrow. I wouldn't personally, but yeah, I think there needs to be 1 or 2 changes in that team.
Okay. It looks like I see Brian's is Kelleher, Trent, VVD, Gomez, Robbo, Gravy. I don't have my clip ready.
That's it. Gravy.
Dom, Jones, Diaz, Hakpo, and Salah. Okay. Dustin is saying we don't really rotate BBD or Gomez, Diaz or Hakpo, go all out and rest in Girona. I agree with that. I think that we're not going to have that. We're not going to have a really. We'll have a decent squad, but we'll have probably a squad that looks similar to what we saw in Newcastle, which is like some interesting selections to kind of like give these players a little bit of a proper rotation rest, I think. But did you want to explain why you went with your selections, Brian? I'll put them up for you as well.
Just get back to winning ways. I think he said the one thing he gave away in the press conference was that Gravenberch would start. He basically confirmed that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he'll start in the middle. So that gives you Jones and Dom then, because we ain't got Mac. Kind of picks itself, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Just change it up in the front three a little bit. I don't know. Like the fullbacks kind of pick themselves, and then is it Kwanzaa or Gomez? That atmosphere tomorrow, big game, tough game, physical game. Maybe just give Gomez the edge on that because of I'm sure I was going to call him Harvey Elliott. Jarrell Kwanzaa has improved, but why did he lose his place? He lost his place at halftime against Ipswich because he was losing physical duels and physical battles. Mm-hmm. So what are you going to get tomorrow if you're not going to get physical duels and physical battles? So that to me says probably a Joe Gomez over a Jarrell. And that's really it. It's not huge. Like the McAllister being out kind of makes the midfield pick itself for him. I mean, and then it's just the option. Do you bring back in Diaz? Do you put Darwin in again? Do you put him on the bench? Whatever you want to do. So I think there won't be huge changes, but I just want to get back to winning ways after that. After throwing away 2 points, basically, or not throwing away, kind of failing to catch 2 points, really. We want to get back to it. So don't overthink it. And like the boys are saying, we've got a Girona game coming up, which we're not going to take the piss out of. We're not taking the piss out of that game, but we can rest players in that game. And then we have a Southampton game in the Cup where we can rest players as well. So,
right.
Yeah. It is, like Anta's saying, it's going to be a tough game tomorrow. It's the weather is going to be absolutely horrible. It's going to be the last game of Goodison. It's just going to be one of those games where you just have to try and play through it. Let your quality do the talking at the end of the day. Don't get drawn into anything. Like Slot was saying, be aggressive, but be clever aggressive. Don't be aggressive for the sake of being aggressive. Don't get drawn into it. And hopefully let them kind of blow hard at the start, like they will. They'll come out, and after about 20 minutes, they'll have run out of ideas and then start taking them apart. But it should come down to using our quality at the end of the day, which is what Salah will be able to. So this kind of game, it'll be annoying, but it's not going to phase somebody like Salah. It's not going to phase somebody like Van Dijk. But that midfield will be young and inexperienced in a game like this. Jones and Gravenberch are very young and inexperienced in this scenario. Dom as well, inexperienced, younger than we forget how young Dom is sometimes. That might be the midfield battle is always going to be big in a game like that. We know that. And it's a Sean Dyche team. So expect a really tough game and just be ready for it. And but more importantly, like Arnie Slot said, don't get yourself sent off. Don't do something silly. Don't get wound up and let them get wound up.
Right.
This is going to be one of those games where I'm not going to be very comfortable watching it. You know what I mean? Going to be very kind of a nervy watch.
Yeah. I said that the biggest thing that I'm worried about in this game, to be honest with you, despite the rain and the weather and the bolstery fans and the likes, it's just whether I didn't check who is our is whether we can beat the PGMOL this week. Oh man, if we can beat them, that's the biggest thing for me, because I think we got kind of hosed last weekend, or excuse me, last Wednesday. And let me see who's officiating this game. I know you don't like knowing who the officials are, but yeah, again.
I mean, can't play
Mr. Michael Oliver is going to be our referee for this weekend. And we know how Michael Oliver likes to treat us. So, yeah, we shall see. We shall see. At least it's two Scouser teams. So maybe they won't have too much of a of a bias going on. But
yeah, Leicester fan. Hey, Leicester fan.
Yeah.
Answer the question. Yeah. Sorry. So yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. That's what I'm going to do from now on. I'm just going to call Ant Leicester fan. That's better.
Leicester. Yeah. There you go.
Call him Leicester fan.
Who do you have? Who do you have? This is who I have. Final score and who scores for prediction and who scores predictions. I do want to. After you said that, I do want to change it to BBD. But I have Dom scoring. I have Dom scoring. I have Nunez scoring, and I have Cody scoring as well. So I have a 3-0 game going on for us tomorrow. I would like to see that, by the way, honesty. I would love to see that. I'm trying to think of when was the last hat trick in the Premier League for us? Because I know, I mean, Luchos was in the Champions League, so that's a different story. So, been a while. Winds of 70 to 80 miles per hour. That's wild. That is wild. That takes away, that's the whole thing. It takes away a lot of those diagonals, or not takes away, but it makes doing those diagonals that much more difficult. It makes corners that much more menacing. Yeah. What is your score prediction and your scorer prediction, Milante? What would be, who do you have scoring, and what do you have for the score? I'm going to put it down too. In the chat, please tell me who you have as well. I have a little new system here where I'm going to, I will keep a tally too. I'll keep a tally. Oh, we just lost Milante. So Brian, can you get up? We're back. He's back. Hold on a second. Milante, you there?
Yeah, I'm there, too. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
6-0.
There you go. Yeah, okay.
6-0.
6-0. There you go. All right. You're serious, right?
Yes, deadly serious. 6-0.
So come on then. Goal scorers, please.
Here we go. Wow.
Well, I'm going to stick with them for the whole of the season. So, Joey and Gravy.
Okay.
You can spice that because he's been itching to get a Mo hat trick. And then we'll have a nice little goal off the bench from Cody.
Okay. Cool. Got you in. How about for you, Laszlo? What's your score? And I'm putting in your scores too. So if you guys can put them in the chat, and I'm gonna make a note to see, and then we can always just look back and see who got things right. We even got them close at least.
Yeah, I'll go with what pretty much and Red Archer said.
2-1.
I'll go, Mo and Virgil.
Mo and Virgil. Okay. Put that in there. I like the VVD shout, by the way.
Oh, he's going to have something. He's going to have something planned for Mr. You Know Who.
Yeah, that would be great. That'd be great. I almost want to take away my. I have Cody. I have Nunez, and I have. I almost want to put DVD now rather than Dom, but I'll stick with my Dom shout. Right. So let me make sure I got everyone's shouts here. So Honesty has his as being. Sure. Honesty has his shout being for a 3-0 Pantera is going to get a goal for us or get a hat trick for us. Even better. All right. And make sure I get that in there. Nothing. And let's see. Dustin's going 2-1. Got you, Dustin. Red for Life is going 2-0. Okay. 2-0. And that's going to be Nunez and Mo getting the goals. Okay. Let's see, who else do we have that wants to get on the board? This is if you guys want to get on the official tally board here. We're gonna see. I'm gonna try to keep some little running tally. See who those of us that get these right. Bonkers has it 3-1. Let's see you. 3-1. He has Salah. Oh, I like that. That's a nice shout. Diaz with 2. Let's see, who else do we have in the chat giving a shout for the scores. Bernie's going 1-1. Okay. All right. Mark A is going 3-1. All right, 3-1. Salah and Diaz. Diaz is getting some love here. He will get his opportunities tomorrow. He will get his opportunities. It's gonna be a wild one. It definitely will be. He will park the bus. Oh, Baz 5-1. I like this. I like it, Baz. I like it. See who else has got one in. Anyone else got it? And Cedric gets it in at 3-2-1.
Yeah, last orders, folks. Last orders.
Yeah, last orders before we get into this quiz.
And Dari, if you're still in the chat, let us know.
Yeah.
If you still want to come on and take part, let us know in chat.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So some of you guys gave. Oh, Robert, big up. Thank you, Robert. Got you down, Robert. 3-1. And you've got it. Verge. Trent. Oh, that would be great to see Trent get a goal. That'd be really great to see Trent get a goal. He probably will get some opportunities because I do foresee there being a couple of fouls here and there in this game, especially in a messy, windy, rainy game as it will be. Nunez gets 3, Salah and Diaz. Oh wow, all right. That's showing Nunez some love. Big up. 3 and Salah and Diaz. Got you locked. Philip, I did not see yours. Where was yours, Philip? Let me see. I might have missed it by accident, Philip. I see you now. Philip, we got you in here. Philip has got it 3-1. So now we can always, now there's no, oh, what did he say? I don't know. Did you really predict that? Yeah. We got you.
Yeah, KJ's in late, so get your prediction in KJ.
Yeah, Mo and Diaz. We'll give it we'll figure out. Maybe we can even figure out some scoring to give points. Maybe we can make a little game out of this or something like that. Where I know Bayesian Reds does.
Oh, there's a thing you do. There is definitely a game. There's a basic prediction. Yeah, it does it for you.
Yeah. But if you name the scorers, maybe you get extra points, and if you get the score right, you get extra points.
Oh yeah, that's just a predictor league. Yeah, there's just predictor leagues that just do scores and they calculate it all for you.
Yeah,
because I know a couple of people who do those.
Yeah, they're fun.
You can't do the score thing. They're all based just on the correct scores. They don't take into account scores, so you'd have to keep that as a kind of a side tab, a side tally kind of yourself.
We'll figure something out. We'll work something out. We'll come up with something. All right, so let me make sure I got everyone. So I've got Red Armchair at 2-1. He doesn't have any scores, but I got him at 2-1. Honesty 3-0. Hat trick to Nunez. Dustin 2-1. Did not pick any scores. Red for Life 2-0. Nunez and Mo. Bonkers 2-1. Salah and Diaz with 2. Bernie's got a 1-1 draw. Mark A's got a 3-1. Salah and Diaz with 2. Baz got 5-1. Nunez with a Hattie, Mo and Diaz. Cedric with a 3-1. And Robert with a 3-1. VVD, Trent and Mo. And Philip with a 3-1 with Mo and Diaz being the scorers.
That's the one I was thinking of. Thanks. Yeah. Sorry, that's the one I was thinking. Super Brew. That's the one I was. I just couldn't think that. That's the one I was trying to think of the name of. I've seen a few channels do that one. Their predictor league thing.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I figured we'd do something pretty cool here. I'm sure. And I got Robert. Yeah, I got your score, Robert. All right. Well, those are the scores. I don't know if KJ has got his in yet or not. He got 2-1. Okay.
2-1. 2-1. Yeah.
2-1. I got you, Robert. I got you, KJ. 2-1.
Right.
All right. We are all locked in, people. We are all locked in. Should be an interesting ride. I wouldn't. Subaru and Impreza are awesome cars, by the way. They are awesome cars. All right. So let's do this. Which would you rather do first? We can do one of two quizzes first. The first quiz is either Liverpool FC, first club goal in a derby, or in this derby, obviously. And that would be going from 1970, by the way, to today. It's not just a Premier thing. This is from 1970 all the way up. There are 11 goal scorers. Can you name the 11 Liverpool players who scored their first goal for the club in the Merseyside derby since 1970? Or we can do the last 20 different goal scorers in the Merseyside derby. Can you name the last 20 different players to score in this? This is as of October 14, 2024, by the way. So we'll be going all the way up to last year. And it goes from, this was just for last 20. So it's not all of the Premier League. It's going from basically 2017. It's the last 7 years, basically. It's 2017 to 2024. Red Armchair is asking for the last 20. You guys want to put in your vote? Brian or
I'll let
Nalante? You guys want to
Nalante.
Last 20.
Last 20. All right, let's do it. All right. You guys probably not going to. Oh, wait, I thought I already had a high score on this one, but they didn't give it to me. I must have been in practice mode. All right. So let's bring this up for you guys. Trying to get without all the advertisements and everything else. Let me make it a little bit larger here. 1 second. All right. I'm ready. Last 20. So again, this is the last 20. The last 20. Your time is over here on the right. So I think my time was like 2 minutes and 2 minutes and like 45 seconds. It was like under 3 minutes, I think, or something. But don't let that dissuade you.
Yeah, the
Don't worry about it. We'll just see if you can just get them. All right. So you guys ready for this?
No,
You're just all you have to do is just name. Yeah. Just put the name of the player that you think scored. You don't have to say the actual. Just name them if you remember. It'll fill the slot in for you. So you guys ready?
Yeah. Just so Dustin knows, it's the last 20 Liverpool players to score in the Merseyside derby.
No, this is last 20 players overall.
Oh, okay.
The other quiz was the last 11. This is the last 20 different goal scorers in this derby. Okay. So it can be Everton players and it also can be Liverpool players, just so you know. All right. So
okay. Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Oh, let me make this large so you can see it actually too.
Is he in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in it.
On this Richarlison.
Doucouré is. I don't think Doucouré was in there. That's a score. He's not in there.
DOU.
DOU.
COU.
Ari.
He's not in there. I actually know. I do know. I already did this quiz myself, so I do know the answers.
Alex Iwobi.
I don't think Iwobi's in there either.
Oh, it's telling you the dates as well. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, it tells you the dates too. Yeah. This is from 2024 to 2017, the last 20 different goal scorers in it.
Well, I'll give some from the chat. Ings
is not in there.
Sturridge
is not in there.
Torres.
2017 to 2024.
Yeah, see, that's what they're not paying attention. Ings, he said again. Coutinho
is in there. I remember Coutinho is in there.
Yeah. Mane.
Origi
is in there. There you go. Let's get the easy ones. Let's just knock out the easy ones, people. Remember, you're trying to get a decent time.
Oh, there's a timer, yeah. Salah. Do we put in Salah yet? No?
Nope.
No, put him in here.
Harrison is not on there. Harrison is not.
No, we didn't. Tarkowski.
Nope, he's not one of them either.
Okay.
Jordan Henderson.
Yes. Is
he's in there. Yeah. Jota.
Yep.
Oh,
I see Virgil is in there.
Yeah, Virgil, Damari Gray.
Yep.
Oh, in the 1-0, yeah. 1-0.
You gotta do. Yep. Let me see. Help me with the chat too, because I'm trying to keep an eye on it too.
They're just saying.
I don't think Harrison.
Milner is the only new name. Milner and Suarez.
Oh, Rooney.
Oof.
Yeah.
Good shout. I didn't think you guys were gonna get that one. That one was a tough one for me. That one was tough. Because most people don't really think of him as being with Everton sometimes.
When you're talking about,
that was when he went back.
When you talk about games, it's just strictly Premier League, is it?
Oh yeah, they're all there. They're all 24 to the 4th, and
Yeah.
Oh no, not asking that, bro. I'm just asking, is it strictly Premier League games?
Oh yeah, strictly.
Yes,
Yeah, there's no cup
strictly
games.
Premier
Okay.
League. Yep.
No
Okay.
cup games. Yeah.
Okay.
And it has the dates. It has the dates.
Sorry.
Yeah.
On the side.
Yeah.
Lallana's a new shout. Trent is a new
Yes.
shout.
Good shout, Bonkers. Good shout. He is in there. I know that for a fact.
Taki Minamino.
Right, I think so. I think he's in there. No, you know what? Lallana is not in there actually.
Taki's
not in there either.
Bobby Firmino, James Rodriguez.
I don't think Bobby's in there either.
James Milner.
I thought you already. No, you didn't put that. I thought you already said that. But yes, Milner's in there. Rodriguez is not in there.
You said Trent, didn't we?
Andy Robertson
is not in there.
Andy Robertson.
No.
Robertson is in there. Robertson is in there. Whoops.
Yeah. Was Everton? Where's the Everton one?
Delcourt is not in there, Dustin. Jones, good shout. Good shout, Red Armchair.
Everton.
Jones is in there.
No, that's FA Cup. He didn't score in the league.
Oh, you already said Curtis Jones.
Yeah. So it must be not just league.
No, it's on. It was It was on the 20th.
That was the FA. That was the FA Cup. I wouldn't. That was on the league.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry.
You know what? Obviously, it has to be because there's 320s in there, so it has to be more.
Yeah.
Sorry, not I was told it was league only. I'm sorry.
I thought it was only league. I thought it was only league.
No, that's not good. That's all right. There's someone.
Couldn't it?
Defender forever.
Is Seamus Coleman in there?
No.
No. He scored against us. What's his name?
It's usually midfielders.
Chamberlain's not in there.
Yeah, we tried Ox. It's usually they had strong goal scoring midfielders. Is Michael Keane in there?
That's a good shout.
Keane is in there. Yes.
That's a damn good shout. 10 to 19.
So then we got Liverpool.
You have
Liverpool.
5 left. You have
one
5
more
left.
Everton. Yeah, and 2 of them are Everton.
Dustin's got one of them. Dustin just got one of them.
What is Genie? Shaqiri? We need 2 Everton.
Oops.
2 Everton.
See, I'm waiting. I'm assuming the chat will just fill in the Liverpool. I'm thinking of random Everton players.
Yeah, me too. How can I not get this one?
Is Davy Klaassen in there?
Is who? No, he's not.
Is Gylfi Sigurdsson in there?
Oh yes, he is in there.
Yeah, Gylfi's in there. Okay.
I had to play this stupid game twice because they would. I think he's in there. Hold on. I think he is in there. Yeah, he is in there.
SIG.
I could not get. I could not spell. I was spelling his name right.
Double R.
Yeah, no, it happens.
There's no double R.
Yeah. Oh yeah, double S. Yeah, double S.
Bonker's got a good one.
And
in the chat.
Mina, that's the defender I was trying to think of. Yeri Mina.
Yeah.
Genie.
Wait, who did you ask for? I'm sorry.
Yeri
Bonkers had a shout. Yeah, good shout.
Mina.
No. You have 3 left. One is a Liverpool player. Oh, you already said Shaqiri. I did hear you say that.
We have the Everton.
You have 2
guy,
left. You have just 2 left.
God, how can I not know this?
The Everton guy from
Everton's goal scorer and also we need Liverpool's goal scorer in.
Oh, Gakpo.
Yep, that is correct.
Who scored for them in April? Who scored for them in April this year?
Yeah, it's the 2-0 loss. I know Calvert-Lewin has scored.
We have Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking of the other person.
Okay. Who played up front? We have Richie. We have he was
not McNeil. Red for life. It's not McNeil.
It's not McNeil. Oh God, it's a sub. It must be a sub.
Not Lukaku.
Not
no,
Neil
it's
Morgan.
not. No.
Neil Mopey was gone.
No Ox,
Is he
Marty,
dead?
no Bobby, no Lalana, no Trent, no Taki, no Hendo. I'm just making sure someone's.
Was it Beto?
Was it Beto? The Beto
No,
didn't
it's
score.
not Beto.
It's a winger. I know it's attacker. It's not Harrison. You said that.
McAllister, no McAllister. Yes, it includes. It does include.
It's God, that's
no Torres.
Mikalenko, Onana. No, Onana was gone. No, Onana wasn't gone.
No, he wasn't.
Brant Waite.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Onana, Brant Waite, Mikalenko were the last.
You got it. Ref for Life got it too.
Okay.
Brant Waite, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well done.
How long did that take?
Well done.
Nearly 10 minutes, but that's all
10
right.
minutes.
Look, we were wasting time.
Under 10 minutes. Under 10 minutes.
We're wasting time to start. So
I'll take off 30 seconds.
I'm going to take off 4.5 minutes.
4.5 minutes?
Yeah, just for the delay between the chat.
Oh, wow.
I reckon it's a good
4.5 minutes.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Easy now.
No, yeah.
All right.
Give us a minute.
Give us a minute.
Give us a minute.
All right. This is let me pause these videos. This is why it's taking so while. Pause my thing. Can you name the 11 Liverpool players who scored their first goal for the club in a Merseyside derby since 1970? Okay.
Hey.
This one goes deep. 1970. All right.
So how many are there? Again,
it'll tell you their appearances. It'll say the year they scored.
Yeah.
And it will say the number of appearances that they have. What's that?
Oh, that's helpful. How many? Again, sorry. How many is there? 20, is it?
There's 11.
11. There's only 11. Okay.
Oh, that's why it's showing you that. It's in practice. Practice mode, it doesn't tell you what my score was for it. That's why it doesn't say it. All right. I've already done this quiz myself, so I have the answers for this one too. So just give me 1 second to pull this one up for us too. All right. I'm ready. All right. So again, this one is 11 players who have scored their debut goal for their first goal for the club was in this derby. Can you name the 11 players that have done so? This list is a very interesting list. Some of the 1970s ones were next to impossible for me to get. They were very, very difficult. But there's 3 in the 70s, 1 in the 80s, 2 in the 90s, 1 in the 2000s, 2 in the 2010s, and then 2 in the 2020s. Okay?
You ready, Nolante?
Tell me when you're ready, and I will bring up the quiz. What's that?
No, is Nolante ready? I'm ready. I just want to see ready.
You ready?
Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah, ready to go. Okay, cool.
All right. And you guys writing the quiz, writing the chat. We are starting now.
Okay, so will we start at the bottom? 1970, he made 274 appearances.
247.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 47. He played 19. So it happened in 1970, and he made 247. Any ideas off the top of the bat?
Heskey is not on this list. Brathwaite. These are just Liverpool players, too, by the way, people. These are just Liverpool players. These aren't Everton players. These are just Liverpool players. These 11 players made their first goal for the club in this derby.
Yeah, they scored their first ever goal for Liverpool against Everton.
Right.
This is when it happened, and that's how many appearances they made. On the left is when it happened.
Good shout.
On the right is how many appearances they made.
Dustin just got one of them.
Yeah, so
Dustin loves Danny Ings. Danny Ings, I don't think Danny Ings is not in this one. He's not in this one either.
David Johnson.
Dave,
nope.
was it David Johnson?
Yeah.
No.
No. Okay. 85. 85.
Oh no.
Who did we sign in
Where's
1985?
Dara when you need him, huh? Where's Dara?
Yeah, who did we sign in 1985, Nolante, that played 277? Beardsley?
No, Beardsley was 88. Yeah, he's almost 85. Yeah.
I'm watching. I got my eye on the chat, by the way, people. If you're putting them in.
So I think
I got you, Dustin. I'm just playing with you, by the way, Dustin. Totally just playing with you. That's all. I like
1971 as well. Flipping out.
I was just pretty much crestfallen when he got his injury.
When I can Nolante, I'm not sure.
A friend or something?
No. Well, I'd like you to stop talking for 2 seconds so I can.
All right.
The asterisks beside the numbers, does that mean they're still at the club?
Yeah.
I'm assuming that means.
Yes, it does. That's why.
Exactly.
Yes, it does.
So they're still at the club. So
2018 is the easy one. So that's Virgil.
Boom.
2018 is Virgil. That's the easy one.
Yeah. So 2020, but they've only played 85 times and they're still at the club. Is that Simicas?
No.
They scored against Everton. As the first goal was against Everton.
And they're still here, and they've only played 85 times.
Is not.
Is that Curtis Jones? Is that Curtis Jones?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That's Curtis Jones. That's Curtis Jones. I remember that goal. Do you remember he banged it in from outside the box?
Yeah, the 1-0. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so we've got all the current players.
Those ones are the 18 to 20.
Oh, free.
Yeah.
Oh,
selections that were earlier.
I think in 2011.
4.
The first goal. Ronnie Rosenthal?
What would that be? 91?
91, yeah. No?
No.
Stephen Staunton?
Shaqiri is not there. Let me see.
No, he's not there. He wouldn't be.
Not there
he's not there. He is, yeah. He doesn't align.
Is Stephen Staunton on the list?
Either. Go ahead.
Is Stephen Staunton on the list?
No, he's not on the list either.
91 and 91. 91 and 91. And they both scored on their debut versus Everton. One of them played 193 times, the other played 59 times.
He's not there, Red Armchairs.
Oh, I think we tried out already, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's not him.
Town 44 times scored on his freaking debut, or scored his first goal against
Paul Walsh.
Who?
Paul Walsh.
No, he's not on
there. Dirk Kuyt.
Kuyt is not on there either.
Andre De Sena.
I'll give you a hint. One of them he was one of the first kits I bought.
Is Andre De Sena?
I have his kit. He's not the first kit I bought, but because I bought other kits. But he's one of the first that I had a name on a kit. I've said it in a previous episode. That's why I was trying to give that clue.
Is Andrea De Sena on the list?
He is not. He's not.
Is John Arnorisa on the list?
No. I would have loved to have gotten his goal. It is not Michael Owen either. No.
2011. Andy Carroll?
No.
Stuart Downing?
No.
He ever scored for us.
But we scored. He's just.
That's a good. That was a good one, though. Rap for life.
No, the years don't fit for Owen. Owen made his debut in
96, 97.
Yeah. The end of that season. Yeah.
So hold on, 203.
No.
Okay,
That's,
I think I got Harry Kill.
boom.
Yeah,
There you
okay.
go. That's
Yeah,
the one I
Harry
was
Kill.
given. That's the one I was given the clue for.
Okay.
I have his jersey.
Same what happened last week, but yeah.
Red for life. Yes, you are correct.
Oh yeah, Brian, you already mentioned Dirk Kai, didn't you? But that's not it. Okay. Oh yeah, he wouldn't be him in it. Oh god, I'm just
think
thinking.
the 1985 player is someone that you would know, Brian. I think you've said him before. That you like this particular player.
Oh, hold on. No, it can't be. It's not Jan Mulby, is it?
No, not Jan Mulby though.
1985. Oh, I think would it be Ronnie Whelan?
No, we mentioned it. Well, he was put in earlier. If
no, he was put in way
Oh,
earlier.
Oh, okay. 1985. I'm gonna. This probably won't be, but it's a left field. Jim Beglin.
Nope.
No, he didn't get 277. He got injured.
Oh yeah.
7 is a lot.
Yeah, the 70s is
7 is a lot.
Yeah. Played quite a few games.
Randomers from Steve Highway.
No. There is a Steve in here, but it's not Steve Highway.
Oh, Steve McMahon.
There you go.
Okay, cool. Michael.
Was that too much of a hint? Was that too much of a hint when I said that?
Well, no, we said Steve Staunton, and it was going to be McManaman. It could have been actually McManaman. Have we said McManaman? That might fit for 91.
Yeah. Steve McMahon. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay. Jamie Redknapp.
Oh, well, that's a good shout.
No.
Okay. So it's not Macca, not Redknapp in 91.
It's too early. 59, 91. 91. Alan Kennedy. No.
Yeah, it's worth a shout.
No. I'm trying to think who else you would probably know. You should know the one of the 91s you should know for sure.
Steve Nicol?
No, yeah, that's a good shout. No.
Nilante, start naming players from 1991.
I know.
Yeah.
Glenn. Oh wait,
Glenn Hyson.
Bonkers just got one of them.
He got one of the bunkers, yeah. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Oh, Morelli.
Well, that's the 20 of that. Yeah, he only played 44 games.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Great play. Glenn Hyson.
Who? I didn't hear you say.
Glenn Hyson.
No. So you need 2 from 91, and then you got the tough ones, which are the 70s. I'll try to give you some hints for the 70s ones when you get to them.
Graham, well, probably not, but Graham Souness?
No.
Said Highway. Phil Thompson?
No.
Are these well, no, look, 2 of them have played nearly well over 200 games, so we're going to know their names, but
no, I mean, there's
even the
ones in the
1970s.
You gotta think. I mean, one of them, for instance, won 6 trophies with Liverpool.
Yeah, I know, but look, there was a lot of fucking people, man. Trying to.
And he's actually, well, at least the one I'm looking at right now he's no longer with us.
The 1991 guy, 59 appearances. Like, that's maximum 2 seasons. That could have been one long season. That could have been one season, and he played basically all the league games, played a few games in Europe. Well, no, we weren't in Europe. FA Cup games, or it's 1.5 seasons max.
He's
playing
from
time.
The one that played 59 games is from Bristol.
Great.
Played for the Frampton Rangers at one point.
Is it Gary?
I say he's from Bristol because he played for. He played for the Rovers too. He played for Bristol Rovers too.
Did you hear Brian's guess? That was a good guess.
What was it?
Tell him again, Brian.
Gary Ablett?
No.
Oh, that was a good guess, Brian. That was a good.
Not Mo Johnston either.
No, he didn't play for Liverpool. Did he? He didn't.
No, I mean Craig Johnson, maybe.
How about this too?
Speedy.
This guy in 1991.
Yeah, that's a good.
Not only did he score this goal, not only did he score his first goal, this was his only goal.
Yeah,
he's ever scored for Liverpool.
Brian said
it was for a 1-1 draw at Goodison Park in 1991, 1992. I mean, someone's going to be able to look it up in the chat now, but
yeah,
we're all the same.
Brian said, was it David Speedy?
Yeah. Bonkers probably means Craig Johnson.
No.
No,
it wouldn't be Mo Johnson. Bonkers. He didn't play. He didn't play for us.
Still nothing?
It's one goal. That could be again.
Scoring, yeah. He went on to make 59 appearances for Liverpool, and the Bristolian netted his only goal for the club in a 1-1 draw with Everton at Goodison Park in 1991-92.
I had one, but he's not from Bristol, so I can't. There's no point.
Speedy. David Speedy. No, Speedy is not.
No, I said him already, Bonkers. Said Speedy already.
How about this? One of the 1990, how about this? Not the guy I'm talking about with the one goal, but one of the other selections. His first name is David.
Oh, no, I think it's come. No, I've known the name. It must be, what's his name? Is it David Burrows?
Boom. There you go.
Okay. Bristol.
We're back on track. Whoops. 193 appearances.
Yeah, he's not the Bristol guy. I always, to be honest,
he's not the Bristol guy. No. Yeah.
Oh no,
I cannot believe he played 193 games because, like, I know you have those things. It's almost like in a week's time, I will have forgotten again that David Burrows ever played for us. He's just one of those guys. I can't even ever remember him playing for us. And he played 193. He's just one of those guys, man. I could have been here for a year and I wouldn't have guessed David Burrows.
Yeah.
Even with the David, I mean, whatever. I have such a blank spot for David Burrows at Liverpool. Couldn't pick him out of a lineup, man. Played nearly 200 games for us. That's crazy. Right, so Mr. Bristol played 59 games. Name's not David.
Mark Wright.
Who was it?
Mark Wright.
Mark Wright, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I know.
No.
You were trying to get still the Bristol guy?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's 91. Yeah, Mark Wright's around 91. Paul Stewart.
No.
You're
probably gonna get. I think you will get. I'm slightly disappointed that you didn't get it once you hear the name. If you don't get it.
Anybody else in the chat with 1973?
I know. I see that. I see we're down to 10 or now maybe 9 or 10 people here.
Anyone help us out with some random names?
To keep it, to have some backing for you.
Ron Yeats.
Not only does the 1991 guy got his first goal and only goal with Liverpool there. The 1973 player with 22 caps also only scored once, and it was in this derby as well.
Nicky Tanner, there's a shout for you for 91.
There's a shout, Bonkers. Thank you, Bonkers.
Is it Nicky Tanner? He looked. Well,
it is.
I looked it up, but Nicky Tanner. Okay, another guy I forget ever played for us.
Yeah.
So now we're in the tough. Now we're in tough ones. I'll try to give you some clues with these ones because these are hard.
So where are we going? 70s. It's only 70 to 73, right? So they're all probably in the same team.
Most
At least
likely.
we're talking about the same era. So 70s to 73.
Two of them played for like 247, 224 appearances.
Yeah, the 22 games guy. He's probably going to be famous anyway. But
actually, he is somewhat famous because his goal was a memorable goal for Liverpool.
Jeez.
David Fairclough.
We tried him. He was my first one.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah. 70s guys is like, it's tough, man, for me getting 73. I mean,
his goal was the one that went for 22 appearances and scored his only goal, which was his debut goal for Liverpool. He was
these boys are super fucking random.
He was the game winner in this game.
These boys are so fucking random. These lads. I mean, probably it might come as a shock to some people, but I was not born in 1973.
Game. I'll check out and see if it was that 1-0 game I'm thinking of.
1970.
Tommy Smith, Emlyn Hughes,
Roger Hunt.
I think he's 60s though. Crap. Who else did we have around?
Billy Little.
Alan Kennedy.
No.
Ray Kennedy.
No.
Jimmy Case.
No.
Kevin Keegan didn't play 2-4.
No. Toshak,
yeah.
These guys play for Shankly, so.
Case, someone said Case already.
He told the Liverpool Daily Post, "I'd arranged with our manager Bill Shankly before the game to have a couple of days off to go visit my father back in the Northeast. The media spotlight wasn't as intense as it is now, and I didn't do any interviews after the match. I just had a quick shower and slipped away."
So he's a Newcastle boy, or is he a Sunderland boy?
He is from Wall's End,
which is Newcastle, I think. So he's going back to the Northeast. He said, "I'm going back to the Northeast." His first team
he ever played with was Halifax Town.
Terry McDermott?
No. No.
No.
He's played with a gang of teams, though. I mean, like he's played for. If Ant's still in the chat, he's
John
played for
Wark.
Leicester. He's played for Leicester as well.
John Wark.
No. He's played for Leicester. He's played for Swansea. He's played for Newport County. He's played for Gloucester. He's Gloucester City. He's played for Mansfield Town.
This ain't helping.
Oh, okay. Hartlepool United.
Okay.
Peterborough United. He's played for Barrytown.
No, we tried Emlyn Hughes. We tried Highway. Brian Hall, that's a new one. We tried Keegan.
Yep. You got one.
Which one?
You got one. But that's not the one that's not the person I'm talking about, but that is
but which one?
That is the 224. Whoops.
Oh, Brian Hall. Oh, we tried Toshak. Well done, Bonkers.
Yeah, no, did you? If you said Toshak, I didn't hear you say that. My fault.
Oh yeah, we said that a while ago. Yeah,
I didn't hear you say that.
Oh, it's one. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
So now you're on the last one.
Alan Evans.
Pick up Bernie.
Oh, it's Toshak already. Oh, okay.
Is it Alan
Evans? Evans is not that person.
Yeah. So no, we said Toshak.
Last one. You're on the last one. Can you get this last name?
This is a guy who was from the Northeast.
Yep. Had one goal on August 12th.
Said Ray Kennedy. So yeah, he's only played 22 games for the club. He only scored one goal.
Yep.
It was against Everton. He's from the Northeast, so Middlesbrough, Sunderland, Newcastle area.
His honors are a European Cup in 1977.
Brian Kettle, apparently.
Nope.
Barney says Brian Kettle. Oh,
it is not Kettle. He has 22 games played, 1 goal, and 4 assists in his total games with Liverpool.
1973.
And he has, out of those 22 games, he's played in 16 league matches, where he has 1 goal, obviously, and has 3 assists. So this goal happened in the league. It didn't happen in the actual league.
Yeah, Phil Bursma. It's a weird name.
Nope.
It's B-O-E. Yeah,
nope.
You should spell it. Yeah.
Oh, I know. I got you. Nope.
Callahan. We did Callahan.
Nope. Cormac. Nope.
22 games. That's Callahan played a lot of games. 22 games. Come on. Only played 22 times for the club.
I know.
Only played 16 times in league for us.
Yep, played 16 times in the league.
So that's a blink and you'll miss him in 1970. Lawler. That was said earlier. Definitely Lawler was said already.
He's got a cousin who played for England, and his cousin's name is Chris.
Just random.
I don't know if that's really him or not. I'm trying to help you out about telling you the actual name of it. It's not Lindsay. He played alongside players like Tommy Smith, Phil, like you just mentioned, Boersma.
Lachlan?
No. Ian Callahan?
No, we did Callahan twice.
Yeah. This guy actually was.
Who did we sign him from?
In Saudi Arabia before it was cool.
Who did we sign him from?
There you go, Bernie. Ding, ding, ding.
Alan Waddell. I knew because as soon as you said Chris, I thought Chris Waddle, and then I was thinking, was there? I didn't know there was a Waddle or that Waddell.
Yeah,
played for us. So yeah, it's the only Chris.
Well done, Bernie.
England is Chris.
Well
Waddle.
done, Bernie.
Yeah.
Well done,
Chris Smith. Chris, come on, yeah. Well done, Bernie.
Yeah, no. As soon as you said a Chris, I was thinking Chris Waddle, but we've never had a Waddle. I just
we had
I
one.
didn't know we had a little bit of a waddle.
Yeah,
You
we
know,
had
for
a little
16
waddle.
games. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Nice one, Bernie. Alan Waddell, waddle.
How about this? Can you name? There's been 5 testimonials for Liverpool. Can you name who the beneficiary was for all 5 for all of these for all the games? Maybe not.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, sorry. Sorry. Yeah.
There's been 5 testimonials. There's one in 2010, one in 1992, one in 1985, one in 1981, and one in 1973. The 4 that I just mentioned ahead of there were all at Anfield, and the last one I just mentioned in 1973 was at Goodison Park.
I've got one as well. Now that we're doing it, I've got one as well.
Okay.
So we'll do, if you want, I can present it as well after.
Yeah, go ahead.
This one.
I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I don't have
I
don't have an actual presentation for it. I just have the actual answers for myself.
So do you want to do that first, or do
what?
The one that I have just picked up here.
Oh, you have an actual quiz.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant you have one. I thought you meant you have one.
No, I have a quiz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have a quiz as well. It's a quick one.
No, you can do yours if you like. You do yours.
Let's see if I can do it then. Share screen.
It was not King Kenny House. I was surprised. I thought King Kenny would have gotten a testimonial, to tell you the truth.
Is that working?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is that showing up?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so do you want to do a quick one? So
yeah.
quick fire. So the Merseyside Derby is also known as what?
The
family derby, the friendly derby, or the chummy derby?
Family.
What we saying?
Family.
Friendly, family, chummy?
It's family?
No?
You want to go with family?
No, it's the friendly derby.
Okay.
I'm overruling. It's the friendly derby.
Okay. Yeah, it's a friendly derby, right?
Yeah.
I'm going. Well, Nolante knows a lot of the answers better than I, so that's why.
I can't believe you got that wrong. The family derby. It's the friendly.
Yeah, the family derby.
Okay. True or false?
But anyway.
No, but that's it. Yeah, no, that's what I know. Okay, so true or false? Take it up at the. The Merseyside Derby has seen more red cards issued than any other game since the Premier League started. True or false?
I'm gonna go with true on that one. Go ahead.
What would you say?
True. I think Nolante is eating, so this the true.
You go on.
Nolante is always eating. I think we've
I
heard.
I know.
You guys talk 100 times a minute. I've got to eat something. Can't starve myself. You guys talk 100 miles an hour. Go on.
Yeah. Keep the metabolism going. Got you.
Okay.
All right, let's go true.
You happy with true? Nolante, happy with true?
Yeah. Go on. Go for it.
Okay. True. Okay. Which player holds the record for most Merseyside Derby appearances? Kevin Sheedy, John Aldridge, or Neville Southall?
Oh, it's not Aldridge, that's for sure.
It's got to be Southall, right?
It's got to be Neville, man. It's got to be Neville.
Yeah, friendly red cards.
No, yeah, because he's still in Premier 92. Yeah, it's got to be Neville.
I'd go with Southall. 12 man. Kevin Sheedy.
I'll go with that answer.
Okay.
I'm just trying to make it bigger on the screen so I can see what you guys are looking at.
Okay. Who has scored the most Merseyside Derby goals? Graham Sharp, Ian Rush, or Robbie Fowler?
Rush.
Everyone's going Rush?
Yeah.
Correct. What is the name? Okay, Stanley Park. What is the name of the park that separates Anfield and Goodison? Stanley Park. Stephen Park or Stewart Park? Stanley Park. Okay. Steven Gerrard wore 08 on the back of his shirt to celebrate Liverpool's status as the 2008 City of Culture. Which Everton player had '08 on his shirt? Kevin Kilbane, James McFadden, or James Beattie? Now, I think it might have been Kevin Kilbane because I think it would have been the captains. And back then, I think Kilbane was captain.
Oh, yeah, he was the captain, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a good, yeah.
May have cap. Okay, so do you want to go with Kevin Kilbane? Because, or did they do it basically because Gerrard was wearing 8, right? So they just put a 0 in front of it. And did they just do the same with the Everton guy who was wearing 8?
Thinking, yeah.
I think that was captains. I think that.
I don't think McFadden wore 8.
No, it's BT or Kilbane. I've got a feeling for BT, but 100% sure.
No, because 2007.
Was there a captain in that game?
No,
it doesn't look like he's captain.
None of those guys were. None of those guys were number 8. I don't think. For Everton.
No, I think BT did. But you can go with Kevin. He's got to be captain. I mean, I've got a small feeling for BT, but I can't be 100% sure with that. So,
what are you thinking, 12 man?
I'll go for your answer. You
want to go James Beattie?
Yeah, if that's what you're going with. I'll go. I don't know that one.
I would go with Kevin Kilbane. Nolante wants to go James Beattie.
I'm trying to think back. That's a long time ago, but I think Andy Johnson was number 8 on their team, I thought, or something like that. But I don't know. I'll go with whichever you guys go with.
Well, we're going different, so.
Oh wow! Okay. Today? Oh wow!
I'm going Kilbane and Nolante is going Beattie. So.
Go Beattie. Go. The consensus is Beattie.
Oh, is it okay? Yeah. Oh, it's correct. Well done. Okay. Liverpool pipped Everton to the first division title in 85-86. What separated the two sides? Goal difference, 1 point, 2 points. In 85-86.
It wasn't. I know it wasn't goal difference.
Mm-mm.
It wasn't goal difference. I remember. I should know. It's either 1 or 2.
Well, yeah, it's either. Yeah.
Wasn't goal difference. I remember because I remember they playing it on Liverpool's TV. I shouldn't. God, is it 1 or 2? I think it's 1. I think it's 1.
Yeah.
1985. Let's see. I'm waiting to see.
I'm happy with 1. I'm happy with 1.
See if anyone says it in the chat here.
Yeah, don't Google the chat. Whatever you do, don't Google it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking it's. I thought it was 1 point.
I'm happy with 1. For
some reason, two sounds kind of weird, kind of sexy too to pick, but I'm gonna go with 1.
Okay, well, we all went 1, so.
2 points. I knew it was just 2. I knew it was 2.
It's our first wrong answer. Okay, who scored 2 goals for Everton in the 1989 FA Cup final? Tony Coddy, Kevin Sheedy, Stuart McCall. Who scored?
Oh, that's easy. That's McCall.
I second that.
There you go. Stuart McCall. Bruce Grobbelaar clashed with which teammate at Goodison Park?
We know. This.
That was McManaman, right? Yeah, Steve McManaman. Okay, Steve McManaman. Okay. Before the final Goodison Park derby, which side has won more of the 119 clashes at the home of Everton. So we played them at Goodison 119 times. Who has the most wins?
Well, I don't think it's even. I don't think it's that. So you can rule that one out.
I'm still going to go with Liverpool. That even is looking kind of weird there, but consensus has it. The consensus has it in the chat as Liverpool too.
Nalante?
Everton. No, I'm joking. Back the Reds.
Yeah. I don't know. It's pretty tight.
No, it's Liverpool. Everyone, yeah.
Even.
I knew
even.
I told you that even looked kind of weird. And the fact that even was sitting there, I'm like, it's going to be even. I knew it was going to be even.
Yeah, okay.
Especially when I saw, like when the 1 and the 2 was there, I was like, it's going to be 2.
Kenny Dalglish's final game of his first spell in charge of Liverpool was a Merseyside derby in the FA Cup at Goodison. What was the score? Kenny's final game of his
that's easy. You know this, right?
Oh, that was a 3-3, wasn't it?
4-4.
Oh, the 4-4 was a 4-4.
Yeah.
4-4. Kenny Dalglish, the final first game of his first spell, Liverpool Merseyside derby in the FA Cup at Goodison. Yeah, okay. I think that. Oh, okay. How many of his 19 Merseyside derbies did Jurgen Klopp lose? None, 2, 4.
Last season, this season. 2.
I'd go 2 as well.
2.
Because he's not undefeated.
18.
Yeah, last season and then COVID times. Because after that, Everton never beat us more than 2 times. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not 4. It's got to be 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, crap. Here we go. Here we go. They have the. I hate F365. They are assholes. Okay. Who was a referee when Jordan Pickford escaped punishment injuring Virgil van Dijk in 2020? Was it David Snoot? David Coote?
It wasn't. Coote was in I think David Coote was in the VAR though.
He was. Was it Mark Clattenburg or was it tomorrow's referee, Michael Oliver?
I think it was Clattenburg, to be honest with you.
I think it was Oliver.
It might be Oliver. It might be.
Yeah, I know Coote was on the toot up in the old, the box there, but you want to go Michael Oliver?
Yeah, I guess.
Just get this over with. Yeah, it was Michael Oliver.
Yeah, Michael Oliver. Yeah, why not? Oh, you know what? It's fitting because he's going to be our referee for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. So Liverpool's goal difference in the Premier League Merseyside derbies is what? Plus 34, plus 54, or plus 74?
It's probably not even that. It's probably not that high because it's a lot of draws in these games.
Yeah, I'd be going low on it. Yeah, I wouldn't be going middle.
34.
I'd be going low. I'd be going on the low side. Yeah,
it's probably plus 34. That's I guess though. I don't know off the top of my head.
No, that's what I'd be going low on it. Yeah. I wouldn't be going 74. No way.
No, 74. No. There's rarely blowouts in these games.
Then Andre, what are you thinking?
Yeah, go for it. Press the button.
Yes.
Button.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. The record attendance for a Merseyside derby is
It's Goodison.
78,599. Was that
It's
at
Goodison.
Goodison or Anfield?
Oh, God's been doing his research.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
it's like the early
days.
Yeah.
Go for it. All right, cool.
Okay, Peter Beardsley scored 7 goals in Merseyside derbies. For which team did he score the most?
I'm gonna say Everton.
7
goals. So one is a 4-3, or maybe 6-2. Oh,
I think Everton as well. I don't think he was as much of a goal scorer for us as he was for them.
Mm-hmm.
No, he scored more goals for the Liverpool shirt than an Everton, but it's just in terms of the Merseyside derby. That's
I just think he was more of a creator for us. Like I don't know if I'm just trying to figure it that way, that he might have been more pivotal to them. But it's only 7.
7 goals. But which team did he score the most?
I mean, my instinct said Everton.
I'm saying Everton. Oh wait, yeah. No, the chat's going Liverpool. Or no, is chat going Liverpool or Everton? Bonkers want Everton. Dustin want Liverpool. You want Liverpool?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
No, dude, I've been saying Everton all night. I've been Everton the whole time. I've been.
For which team did he score the most? I'm gonna say Liverpool. I'll go Liverpool.
Okay, there we go.
Which
goalkeeper?
That was.
Which goalkeeper has the most clean sheets in Merseyside derbies? Tommy Lawrence, Ray Clements,
I'd probably say Ray.
Yeah, Ray. I'm thinking Ray as well. Well, Bruce, Price is right.
Oh,
yep.
Bingo, nice.
Bingo, yeah.
Okay, so since World War II, how many penalties have Everton been awarded at Anfield?
It's not 13.
3, it's not 13.
Or 13.
Yeah.
Since World War II.
That's a long time, though.
That's a long time. Yeah. It's like almost 100, almost 80 years.
Hey, I'm just thinking 8. Could be wrong, but
yeah.
I'm just thinking 8. I don't think it's just 3 in that time in World War III.
Don't bring World War III into it.
Oh, sorry, World War II. Sorry.
Yeah, it's like what?
World War II. Yeah.
3, 8, 13.
I'm thinking 8. Hunch.
I think, you know what? I would go 3 because it sounds like such a remarkably small number.
Mm.
And it's like one of those things where you'd be surprised.
That's could be. I mean, that's a long time. World War II.
80 years.
3 yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I do not know though. I'd say so. Chat saying,
well, it's one of those ones I either go high or low.
Yeah, Bernie says an 8. Everyone's split on that one.
Yeah. What do you want to do? So, what do you want to go over?
Yeah, I'd either go high or low on it. 3 just seems almost impossible to go. I mean,
that's why I would go with 3.
Yeah, but don't you think we would have heard about it if they'd only ever had 3 penalties at Anfield since World War II?
Yeah, that's nearly 100.
I mean, I can remember.
You know what? If they get one tomorrow, that'll be the first thing out of their mouth.
Yeah, but even I can remember a couple. Like,
I can remember them getting penalties. To be honest with you,
I don't know what this.
Step up.
What's the chat saying?
Yeah, they're all divided.
3, 13, 8, 3.
So he's all over the place. So
yeah.
Yes, I fucking knew it.
The number seemed like too weird, like as a 3. Like that sounded way too weird for that's not to be the answer.
Okay, so who was the last player to move directly from Liverpool to Everton? Gary Ablett, Peter Beardsley, or bloody David Burrows again? I think it was Ablett, wasn't it?
So went from Liverpool
to Everton.
Yeah, because Peter went in 91 or 92. When did Ablett go to?
Soon as sold Beardsley, I think. Didn't he to Everton? Or did he?
Yeah. Yeah, he sold him.
Player Burrows. Did Burrows go to Everton?
I remember him being
a blank spot for honestly, people in the chat can step up here.
No, I don't remember Burrows going to Everton. No.
I think they all did. I think the way the question is phrased, that they all did. I don't think there's a fake. I don't think it's any more trick. I think it's just basically which one of these was the last one, because they all did. I don't think they put in a guy who didn't, if you know what I mean. So it's basically who was the later one. Was it Ablett, Beardsley, or Burrows? It's either Ablett or Burrows, right? I don't know though, dude.
He's saying directly, and I know David Burrows.
Oh yeah. And from us to them.
Yeah. I know. I'm sure Beardsley went directly straight from Liverpool to Everton.
What's the chat saying?
Chat's saying
Ablett. Yeah. I'm going with Ablett.
But directly, I'm thinking it's got to be Beardsley. I'm thinking directly. Did Ablett go directly from Liverpool to Everton?
I think they all did. I don't think it's a trick question. I think they all did. I think
I don't think so.
One to do it.
No, I don't think so. One of them didn't. They might have gone, but not directly. That's what I'm thinking. Again, it's more Ablett or Beardsley. I'm still inclined to Beardsley, to be fair.
12-man, do you have a...
Or could it be Ablett?
I'm going. I trust the chat. I'd go Gary.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going. I was going Gary Ablett. David Burrows is worrying the shit out of me. That's all I'm going to say. But we'll go.
Burrows. Nah.
Yes, we're good. We're good.
Okay, fair enough.
That's Swindon, right? Or was it West Ham? Okay, so Steve McMahon captained both Everton and Liverpool. Which club did the midfielder represent in between? That was Swindon, right? I mean, Steve McMahon definitely played for Swindon.
Yeah, I don't remember. No, it wasn't at West Ham.
Did we buy him from Liverpool?
Was it Villa? Was it Villa? No, but no. I think you might be right, Swindon.
I think it is Swindon, man. So Steve McMahon captained both Everton and Liverpool. Which club did midfielder represent in between? So did he go Everton, Swindon, Liverpool? I think he fucking did, you know. Look, it's the last question, and I'm prepared.
Or maybe Villa.
I'm going to say Villa.
It's a trick question, yeah. West Ham definitely not. Swindon maybe, or maybe it's Villa. Maybe it's Villa, you know.
Because didn't he sign from Villa?
No, he didn't sign from Villa, no.
We didn't sign him from Villa.
No. So it's after.
I'm saying Villa. But this is your wheelhouse, because this is like...
What are you saying, Nolante?
Early 70s or 80s and stuff like
that. West Ham,
I don't even
Swindon.
Just remember it from quizzes. I remember it.
No, I think 12 might be right, you know. Yeah, let's go with Villa. Yeah, we'll lock it in, Villa. Let's go with Villa.
Oh, well done. Okay.
12.
Which did I thought we only got one wrong?
Yeah, two. Go back. Can't you check and see what you got wrong?
Oh, the one we got wrong was the Merseyside derby. What's the name of the Merseyside derby?
You got the first one. You got the family. You got the family.
Oh yeah, because
family
yeah,
one. I said family and his
I
friend.
knew it was the family one. Yeah, I knew it was.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
yeah, it's okay. 18 out of 20.
It's still 90. 90.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, sorry. I will stop sharing. Sorry. Yeah, there you go. Sorry.
You can't share this guy's sports stuff.
Yeah.
But that was good. Hopefully you see me checking out that. That was good. That was pretty good. Good. Well done by the chat, by the way. Well done.
Well played, chat. Well played.
Yeah, definitely. I tend to go with what the chat says when it is questionable. But that was really good though.
No, I think we managed that pretty well. Yeah, he did play for Swindon. Yeah, I knew. Okay, so he played for Everton. Then he played for
Villa.
Was
like the last. That was his last team.
Yeah, he played for Everton. Then he played for Villa. Then he played for Liverpool. Then he played for Manchester City. So we sold him to Manchester City, and then he played for Swindon. So, yeah, I knew he definitely played for. He's 63 now. He's still going strong. Fair play to him. Fair play to Steve McMahon. I wouldn't like to come up against him on a football pitch. Seriously tough character he was. He loved the Merseyside derby, I'd say.
Yeah, he was part of our quiz, right? No, was he? No. Yeah, he was part of our quiz. He was answering in our quiz because he made his debut goal with Liverpool and in that derby. So great job. That was a great job, chat. It was a great job. I was just counting how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's been a certain number of doubles performed. We're about to balance someone out here, but I'll ask this last question for you guys. Charity Shields count, FA Cup counts, all competitions count in this one. Okay. There has been pulling a double over either Everton or Everton pulling a double over Liverpool is not. It's not that common, but it is certainly more common for Liverpool as of late than it was for Everton pulling it over Liverpool that way. Can you name how many times Everton has pulled a double over us? Do you know how many, or even better, can you name the last time they pulled a double over us? What was the year? Brian Nalante? I'm gonna give you multiple choice maybe. I give you multiple choice. I don't have. I mean, I'd be making it up, but
okay.
Has Everton beaten Liverpool twice? That means a double is, obviously is beating.
Yeah, home and away.
Mm-hmm. How many times have they done it? Is it 5, 7, 9, or 11?
5, 7, 9, and this is all in the Premier League.
No, this is history since.
All right, so in the same season, double whether it's league or cup.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they did. They put it this way. They did one in 1899.
1889.
But we did it the year before that in 1898, for instance.
Yeah. It's got to be a few times then recording cup. 5, 7, 9, or 11. That's the history of football since it started. So that's a long
Since the
time.
history of English football, exactly. Since the
Oh
history
boy, I'm thinking. Yeah. Oh jeez. Yeah. Got to give them a little bit of credit. But then again, the World War II and the penalties. No, it's got to be 9, something like that. I'm thinking 9
5, 7, 9, or 11.
because we're including all competitions. So we played them quite a bit in comps. Yeah.
I have a funny one too, as well. You're going with what are you going with, Brian? And what are you going with? No latte. I see the chat. Justice got 3. Bonkers wants 7. Robert wants 5.
I'll go with 9. I think I
9.
might be wrong. I think it might be lower, but I'll go with 9.
Okay. I see Brian's on mute, so he might not be available.
I'm still trying to do calculations, trying to go on Google to find the answer. Cheat.
He's trying to find Coco's to ask Coco for the answer.
Exactly, yeah. And Google. Right, Coco. Give me a second. I'm just going to make sure I'm taking for walk while I find the answer out.
There you go. Yeah, Dustin.
Yeah.
3 since definitely 3 since World War II. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Certainly.
Yeah, it's more than 3, 100%. Yeah.
Actually, you know what's funny about that is they've only done it twice since World War II.
That'll be good, okay.
They've only done it twice since World War II. Do you know, Brian?
Sorry, what?
Answer? I gave a multiple choice for this one. It's 5, 7, 9, or 11. How many times has Everton beaten us in the double?
And that's all competitions, Brian. So FA Cup, League, Charity Shield, anything.
Oh, you mean done the double over us in a season? I've beaten us twice in a season.
And that's all of English football history.
How many times have they done that? How many times have they done that?
5, 7, 9, and 11.
Oh, there was a multiple. Oh, I
gave it multiple because it's 5.
Yeah, I guess 5 before you, just as you were about to say it. So I'll stick with 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll stick with 5.
It is 9 times. 9 times they've done it.
I was right.
Oh, I thought the multiples were 5, 7, and 11.
5, 7. I said 5. It was all 5. It was all odd numbers from 5 to 11. 5, 7, 9, 11.
Oh no, 5, 9, 11. Oh right, okay. 9.
Yep, 9
when
times.
Was the last time? When was the last time they did that? Probably 88, 89, 90, something like that. That kind of time, was it, when they win the league?
1984, 85.
84, 85. Yeah, they won the league and cup double that season, I think. If I'm not wrong. Again, I wasn't watching it. I don't remember these things. Some people think I was at these games. I was probably like God knows where I was.
How about this? This is a better question for you guys. This one's a fun one. Okay. Everton has done it once. Liverpool has done it once. And that is completed a treble. What was the year that they completed a treble, and what was the year that we completed a treble over Everton? It's only happened once in Liverpool's history, and it's only happened once in Everton's history.
87, 88.
No. Oh, for us?
For either.
No.
Did we do it in the year we did the treble? The Houllier years? The Houllier treble, I mean? That'd be 2000, 2001? No?
Nope. Not as in we won a treble, as in meaning we won 3.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I was just wondering, did we do it?
Doesn't mean that we won the FA Cup, yeah.
Oh no, I just wondered, did it happen in the same year?
Right.
Year? Because when did we play him in the cup? We had to play him in the cup.
Yeah. Bernie got Everton. Bernie got Everton's. Yeah, because I kind of gave away the answer.
It was the same. Oh, it was the same. It was the same as the previous one. It was 84, 85.
Same answer for Everton.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
They won in that year. They won the Charity Shield against us.
Oh, Charity Shield counts, right? Yeah, that would make sense now. Right. Okay.
They won 1-0. Everton completed a treble over Liverpool that year in 1984-85. And what year did we do the same in winning a treble? Not necessarily winning. I'm not saying that we won the Charity Shield over them. I'm just saying what year did we win?
But that's one of the competitions it could have been. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Charity. That's why. Yeah. All competitions count. Obviously. Yeah. League Cup, FA Cup.
Sweet.
Yeah. Charity Shield. Obviously.
78, 79.
No. It's something that you guys would. It's something that we all most likely would know.
2018-19.
No, we did not win it. We did not have a double that year over them.
Trap.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying we didn't even have a double over them that year.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm all out answers. Nolante, I've been shouting.
Nolante, do you have one? This is something that you would have seen, so that's why it should be. It should be rememberable enough to.
No, I missed the question. I just saw and signed out.
The last season we did we won 3 times. We beat Everton 3 times in the same season. We did a treble basically over them. I've shouted out a load of years. They've all been wrong, obviously.
What have you mentioned, Brian? So I can just before I say anything.
18, 19. I mentioned 2000, 2001. I mentioned 81, 82, 78, 79, 88, 87, 84, 85.
Oh wow, 88, 78, 84, 85. Did you mention 88, 89?
12 man?
No.
Oh, 1920?
No, it's something that you've seen, like you've actually seen it happen.
Yeah, that's he means 1920, as in 2019.
Yeah. Oh, 2000. Oh, yeah, that's 1920. That's what.
No.
No.
So what Christmas tree do you need to do?
It would be 2001 is not it.
But we have to play him 3 times.
So 85 is not it. No, I'm just saying stuff that's in the chat.
Right. Yeah.
84 is not it. 85. Yes, Dustin just got it.
2011. Okay, right. Yep. Yeah.
We beat them 2011 3-0 at Anfield. We beat them at Goodison Park 2-0. And we also beat them that year in the FA Cup semifinals of a 2-1 win. And that completed our treble. We joined them being able to say that we won a treble over them. Because before then we had never been able to say that. Kind of wild. I saw the stat, and I was trying to make up some questions for it. But yeah, 16. If you ever get a question on it, 16 times we've gotten the double over Everton. And why I said earlier is that we did it definitely in the 80s. In the 80s we did it twice. It happened in the 70s once, and then before that it was like once in 47, 24, 22, those kind of years, 20 in 1980 or 1898 one. But in the 2000s, that's when we started really doing it. 1, 2, 3. There was 4 times we did it in the 2000s, and 3 times we did it in 2 times we did it in the 2010 to 2020 range, and then once in 21, 22.
Oh yeah, I don't think Moyes ever beat Liverpool. He certainly never. Moyes has never won a game at Anfield, and Moyes was at Everton for a long time in that period.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Moyes has just one of the worst records ever against us. He's definitely never won a game at Anfield. I'm not sure if he's ever actually won a game against us.
Don't forget about
we used to beat them all the time. That's the Moyes era there, kind of.
I'll tell you a funny one too. How about 1, 2, 3, 4? I'll do this last one and then we'll be out. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5. So there's 5 Evertonians. Wait, there's 5 Liverpoolians, right?
Liverpudlians.
Liverpudlians, excuse me. Liverpudlians. I know. That was a mouthful.
Poodles.
Liverpudlians.
Yeah, they're probably a
like
special type of poodle that you only get in Liverpool. Yeah, they have scouse accents when they bark.
Right. That have played for Everton. And there's in the 2000s, at least. I'm only going for the 2000s, okay? And there are technically, well, that's not right. But since 2000, there are 4, technically 5, but 4. Well, we can do 5 since I did 5 for them. We'll do 5 for us too. And there's 5 Evertonians that have played for Liverpool. Can you name those 10 players? So there's 5 since the 2000s. There's technically 6. There's
that have played for both clubs. They're not like from the city,
right?
They're from the city.
Actually, there's technically 7. There's technically 7
just play for the clubs.
Players that play for Everton, but I'm not going to count Phil Jevons or Nick Barmby. But
okay, so they're not actually. It's not that they're from the city. It's just that they play for both clubs.
They're all right. So they're from Liverpool but play for Everton, or they're from Everton and played for Liverpool. In a sense, you know what I mean?
No, I mean,
or in that, and they played for, yes, as in they, yeah.
Like they could be from Ghana, right? They don't actually have to be from the city, right?
So this is called boyhood allegiances. Okay. So they played technically at some point, I guess, at some point for the team. For instance, I just gave you one. Ashley Williams was 2016 and 2019 are the years he played, right? Mm-hmm. He is a player that's he's played for Everton, but he's from Liverpool.
Boyhood Liverpool fan?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
The team that they supported when they're like we talk about, like KDB was a Liverpool fan, that kind of thing. Yeah,
okay. So
boyhood allegiances. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, Carragher would have been a boyhood Everton fan. He played for Liverpool. That might be.
Yes.
Is that one of them?
That's one of them. Yes. That's
okay. So I get it. Right. Okay. Right. I mean, some people say Stevie Gerrard was an Everton fan, but he'll always say no, he wasn't. He was just pictured wearing a kit because some of his family wanted him to wear it.
Yeah.
So boyhood Everton fans that ended up playing for Liverpool.
Owen.
Michael Owen.
Owen is not on my list here.
Oh, okay.
Really? Okay.
I don't have him on my list here.
No, Fowler was a right to throw and through.
Yes, I don't have Stevie. Stevie is not on the list either.
No, Stevie was been in Liverpool. Fowler is a no.
Steve McManaman is a Everton fan.
He is, but he was 1989 to 1999. So
it's 2000s. Oh fuck! Yeah. Sorry, yeah, it's 2000s. Right, shit.
No, but hold on. That. Oh no. Okay. They played for Everton in the 2000s, but they're Liverpool fans.
Or vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
Vice versa.
Or vice versa.
Oh. Anthony Gordon.
Jamie was 1996 to 2013, but he was, he played. He's Liverpool Liverpool fan.
It's not. It was under 2000, so it doesn't count. Anything from 2000s onwards.
Yeah,
Right.
onwards.
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
Anthony Gordon, I assume, is a good shout because he was in our academy. He says he's a Liverpool fan.
But he was not. I don't have
On the
him
list.
on my list.
Well, doesn't make sense then.
Shoot.
It's a weird one.
As a
Cody
random
is
shout.
on my list. Connor Cody, for instance.
Oh, Connor Cody, yeah,
is 2022 to 2023. He's Everton's Liverpool Polians.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, he was shouted earlier. Yeah.
I didn't hear that. My fault.
Not from us. Sorry, by the
Dustin
chat. Sorry, not by us. By the chat. I think someone put. Oh, Dustin. Yeah, it was Dustin just putting it again. That's what it was, Dustin. I'm trying to think of Liverpool fans.
I don't have.
Is Leighton
This is just
Baines?
random.
Barnaby, I had, but I already said that he's 1996 to 2000. I guess he does qualify, but all right, I gave those two as examples because they're like right on the cusp, and I gave Phil Jevons as one too because he was at 2000. He was 1996 to 2001, but. And I did already say Ashley Williams as an example. So that's 2016 to 2019. So there's Connor Cody was said. So there's 3 players that are on this list that are Everton's that represented Liverpool. And there are you already said Jamie. So there are technically 4 names you haven't said. We only got like 4 minutes left, so let's see if we can rock these out. Flanagan, not on my list. Jamie, we just say Jamie. Gordon, I didn't have on my list. What are the years? 2000 and up. 2000.
Yeah, Gordon really should qualify them, but I don't know.
I don't know if Gordon was he a Liverpool fan?
Yeah. He said, yeah.
I thought he liked Olympic swimming or something like that.
You already know.
Jay Spearing is not on my list.
No, Jay Spearing was a red through and through. He never supported Everton at all.
No. How about I can get them to you if you guys want. If you want. So
yeah,
I'll bring up the list here for you. I'll just show you the list so you can see it.
Yeah, might as well.
And then you can tell me who I did not have on this list that you would have had.
Well, there's a late show before bringing up Bonkers is saying Alana.
Yes.
Bingo. There you go.
Okay, he's been doing his research.
He was an Everton fan as a boy, but is a Liverpool true and true. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Give me 1 second to bring it up here, and I'll share it with you guys. I just gotta take it from. One second.
Tell him nice of you to express your views.
What's that? Yeah.
No, kind of it's nice for him to express his views over the other lot.
You're here.
That one.
You're here, Cope.
It wasn't that one. Hold on. I got it. It's this one. I got it for you people. I got you. All right, here it is. This is the list. This is boyhood allegiances. It's kind of interesting list here. This was the list. This is the list I was going from. And you can say discrepancies if you like. But as you saw, Alana was on that list. Stephen Wright's on this list. Jamie's on this list. David Thompson is on this list.
That's
Fowler.
Mentioned it. And Brian mentioned Maka. That's all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, Macca, but that was because it was 1999. That's why I didn't say.
Right.
But I did tell him that he's on the list, but I didn't say 2000. Stephen Penn, Ian Rush.
Did Walker simple? Okay.
And then on the other side was David Johnson, Alan Harper, Peter Reed, David Watson, Mike Newell, Gary Ablett, Nick Barbie, I said Phil Javins, Ashley Williams, Theo Walcott was a shout. I don't know if anyone got that one.
Right.
Listen, just got it. Huh?
No thanks, Theo. No thanks.
No?
Yeah,
okay.
You're all right, Theo.
Connor. And then I didn't know this one, by the way. That was an interesting one. Dele Ali.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, he did. Yeah, God, I should have got that. Yeah, he has mentioned that before.
I didn't know that.
Wow, I didn't know Peter Reid. Wow, I didn't know Peter Reid has supported Liverpool. Interesting.
Yeah. These are all boyhood
allegiances.
Yeah,
but he wouldn't have counted. He wouldn't have counted because
he would.
Yeah, he would have counted. Yeah. So we've kind of.
I give you guys credit for getting them. Period.
Yeah, Nick Bart. Yeah, we said Nick. All right. Well, we kind of got the 2000s. Well, near enough.
Yeah, we got the majority of them.
Lundstrom, I wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have known about Lundstrom and Ali. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I wouldn't have known. Yeah, I wouldn't have known that. Ali.
So now you guys have some. If you guys are going to be guys and ladies, if you're going to be at a watch along with family or friends, or at the pub, or at your maybe at the game, you now have some trivia knowledge to put in your back pocket to kind of wow some people. Or maybe you're stuck in a quizzo and then that question comes up. Who do we call on? We can just rely on Bernie, I guess. But Bernie got a lot of answers right.
Yeah.
Dustin got some right too. I definitely know. Bonkers got them. You guys all had your moments in the sun for sure in the chat. Yeah. And the panel definitely did well itself. Definitely did well itself. I don't know about the family derby. I don't know about that one.
It technically is. Well, exactly. It technically is because all families, especially days in 90s, they're all either red or blue. So technically, it is a family.
Have you never heard that before? You've never heard of it?
I've heard of the friendly derby. I've heard that's why.
Just in Atlanta. Have you never heard that before? Because I've heard that instantly. I said, of course, it's the friendly derby. That's what everyone calls it.
Well,
you've never heard friendly
family. I've heard it once, but I've heard the family as well. The family derby as well. I heard that as well.
No, it's just weird because it's not a thing. I don't call it that. I just call it the derby. I don't call it.
It's a derby now. Yeah, but before then, because it was family used to go together, red and blues, they're all next to each other. It's more, but friendly. But no, fair play. Speaking of which, if you don't mind, I've got one question to ask you guys in the chat, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Dele Alli does not have a team, by the way.
Oh, what? Everton let him go, have they?
It was just a loan. It was only a loan. It was a loan deal.
No, he was at Everton on
this
weird thing. Yeah, they did sign him in the end, but what's happened to that guy's career is bizarre. I mean,
yeah.
No, I meant like he went to Turkey on. I think it was Turkey on loan, and then the loan deal ended, and so did his time with Everton.
His Everton contract, yeah. I mean, one of the biggest falls from the guy was scored over. He got close to 20 in the league. I mean, that guy was unstoppable for about 2 years, representing
MK Dons at one point.
Well, that's the thing. We were linked with him for years. Everybody knew there was this kid in their academy that was going to be the next, world star.
Mm-hmm.
And the links to us were like, oh, don't worry, when he leaves there, he's going to, because he's a Liverpool fan and all that. And it was a bit of a shock when he went to Tottenham, because it was like, oh, okay. I'd always just assumed like he was going to join Liverpool, but
yeah, true.
What a player. And then to just go from what he what he was to what he is. I know he's had severe mental health problems. I mean, that's obvious. But yeah, really sad. I hope he gets himself back somewhere.
Agreed.
But from the top of the world to not having a club in December is just crazy. In a couple of years, really crazy.
Pretty wild, right there, huh? Guess we got to choose the right colors.
Sorry, Delante, you were
Yes.
sorry, you were going to.
No, I'll just have one question because, first time I've done this, all of you guys putting out your, JK who wants to be millionaires and quizzes and this and that. I've just got one simple one because I know we're going to finish soon anyway. So I'm just the one question. Pretty simple one, but I'll just ask. So in 2021, in COVID season, we lost to Everton. Obviously, the 1-0 game. Pandemic, Richarlison score. Can you name me the year before that we last lost to Everton? And bonus for points for the scores. For the scores, well.
For the scores.
Yeah.
Oof. Last time we lost to Everton.
Everton at Anfield.
Or at Anfield.
At Anfield, yeah. At Anfield, yeah.
Okay.
Before that game.
Got you.
Before 2020. 2021.
Dustin, nope. Callum, nope.
Were you at the game or something?
No, I wasn't at the game, no. No.
Okay, I was wondering.
I'll guess 2012, 2013 season.
Nope.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Rob was saying earlier on, Moyes never beat Liverpool. Moyes never won a game at Anfield with Everton, Manchester United, West Ham. Never won a game at Anfield, so it won't be him.
I don't know, because I know that there's been most of the times that we've
at Anfield. It's at Anfield.
Anfield.
Bernie's saying Martinez era, which would be Martinez versus Brendan kind of era, wouldn't it? They were kind of there at the same time.
No, Benny. Dustin Callum, no.
Sounds like we might be going back a bit, maybe.
Yes, if you want, I can give you a little bit of a hint, pushing more to the time.
Oh, okay. Was it actually in the league?
It's in the league, yes. Okay. That's 100%. It's in the league.
85-86.
No, I will. All right, I'll make it a little bit easier. It's in the Premier League. It's a Premier League era.
Oh, it's the Premier League era.
Yeah.
At Anfield, Callum. It has to be. It's an Anfield game.
Yeah.
And it's it's before the COVID game, so it's between 92 and 2021. Beating us at Anfield. Didn't happen often. It's a good question, Alante. You got everyone stumped.
And this is before, right? Before.
Before the 2021 and after 1992.
Yes, that's correct, Brian.
Because 2021 they beat us, right?
Well, that's the one. He says before that game.
Before that one.
What was the last one? And it's in the Premier League era. So it's between 92 and that 2021 game.
That's tough. You might have me stumped on that one. I might have me stumped.
Can I get a bonus point for a goal score without getting the right season?
Yeah, all right, bro. I'll give you that.
Because I'm thinking what Robert is thinking. I'm thinking Duncan Ferguson.
No.
Okay. Right. Okay.
And we're trying to get the score too, right?
Well, you get bonuses for those, but we're not even getting to see. I mean, they're the bonuses. We need to get the main question first. So if we can get that and then get Callum is saying 1999. So that would be what?
Callum,
1999,
Callum,
2000,
that's correct. 1999. That is correct.
Okay, 1999. All right.
Okay, so
goal
I'll ask the
scorers.
the goal scorer. Yes.
Goal scorer. Was it Steve Watson?
Nope. Would you like me to give you a clue?
Oh yeah, I'd love it.
Okay. All right. This might be a little bit obvious, but I'll give it to you anyway. Let me just see. It was a striker who scored, and he sadly passed away for Everton.
Oh, God, yeah. He used to play for Arsenal. Kevin Campbell.
Yes, that's correct, Bri. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
1-0 defeat. And just add a little cherry, but can you name there's 2 players sent off. Can you name them also? One of us was for us. And all right, you know what? Now if I give you I think it'll be easy. So think of the players in 1999, both teams that we had. What both teams had.
Did Robbie get sent off?
Nope. So yeah. Okay, you know what? I'll make it easier for the Everton side of things. So for the Everton side of things, is it's a striker.
Oh, it was a big dunk.
Is that it? No.
Nope. Not big dunk. No. So just think of, all right, I'll give you a clue for the Everton side of things. Just think of this. You mentioned a team that Kevin Campbell, you mentioned that he played for Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
So this striker, Everton striker that was sent off, also played for Arsenal.
Wait. He played.
Okay. Would you like me to add another caveat to it to make it?
No, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay. All right. What I will say, he was a. What do you see? He was kind of a record buy-ish. He was a British buy for the time for Arsenal. He was young at the time. This striker that was sent off for Everton.
We were all young at one time.
Yeah, you can say that again.
You can say that, right?
Yeah.
Wait, so what year is this again?
1999. 1999.
He's a record boy for Arsenal. He was playing for Everton.
Yeah. Do you want me to give you the nationality?
No, you're giving clues up to you now here.
Yeah, that's me.
All right. Okay. No problem. So you could. So I won't give you a big clue, but just think of, as I've mentioned, the club that he used to play for. So just think.
Yeah. It's Francis Jeffers. It's Francis.
Wow.
Jeffers.
All right.
That's awesome.
Well done. Well done, Brian. And for the two, and for both the 2 players for Liverpool, one is an obvious. I'm not going to. Yes, exactly,
the fox
Brian.
in the
Well
box.
played.
Remember the Wenger quote, the fox in the box. Yeah, not quite the fox. They were hoping what he get. I think he got like 2 goals for Arsenal his whole career or something.
Oh, happy birthday, Callum, man. Don't worry. We're jealous. We're jealous, Callum. Birthday, Callum. We're jealous, mate, honestly.
Yeah.
Can I have your age?
Yeah,
That's
happy birthday, Callum. Happy birthday. Yeah. Even though he's only 19, yeah, it's crazy actually how long I've known Callum. I've been chatting with Callum on YouTube. That's because he's been,
nice.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I think he's been around a long time. He's still only 19. That's bizarre. Wow. Yeah.
Time flies, Callum. Time flies. Definitely. Time flies.
And for the two players for Liverpool who got sent off in the same game. And
Yeah,
I'm not
so
going to give it because you it'll be too. Yeah, I think you both get it straight away. I'm sure the chat will. Because it's obvious in terms of names of who got sent off. I mean, the names is like, yeah.
Wow.
Gerard.
Yeah, that's one. Correct, Brian?
Yeah. And Jamie Carragher.
Nope.
What the keeper was it? No.
I'll say this to you, Callum. There was a wise man, and this wise man gave a lot of us this advice once in life. But I would give this to you as one for your birthday for tomorrow. Well, let you know that.
Indeed, Carl. You know Brian a long time, so that's fine. That's nice. That's good.
Well, big up Fozzie's in the house. Big up Fozzie.
Oh yeah, it's that long, Callum. 2018-19. Yeah, that's how long I know Callum. He's only 19 now, and he's been chatting. He's been on. I mean, it's crazy, man. That is absolutely crazy. But yeah, it's good to see you again. I haven't seen you in a long time, and you popped back up in here recently. So, yeah.
Yeah, but Fozzie was giving the answer, I think, for you.
Oh, did he? Sorry.
No.
Kevin Campbell.
Campbell scored the goal, but he didn't get sent off. We've done Fozzie, we've done Everton, so it's just the Liverpool side. So Gerald was one, but there's another player that got sent off in the same game.
Was it Finnan? Finnan got a shout twice, I think.
No, Finnan wasn't signed. We signed him later.
Yeah.
Later on, yeah. In the 2000s.
You were saying it were obvious. I knew it was Gerard, but I thought it said it earlier. So when you said it's obvious, I must have just said Gerard.
Yeah.
And then at Carragher. So who was the other motherfucker? Oh, was it Didi Hamann?
No.
Was it the keeper?
What's the name of the keeper?
So it was the keeper. Was it Sander Westerveld?
Well done, Brian. Fair play. Yes. Sander Westerveld. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I've thought further almost at keeper because a lot of the times the keeper gets sent off for the fucking the pen or the red, that kind of thing.
Went to a little scuff with a young Francis Jeffers during that time, a little bit of fisticuffs.
Yes, I remember he grabbed him by the throat, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yes. Now it's all. Yeah.
Was he? Yep. Well done, mate. Yep, Callum. Yep, well done. Yep, was it? Yep. Just mentioned it. Good job.
I'm sure the chat got it as well. Chat before I did.
Indeed. Yeah.
That's yeah. I mean, that's what Slot was talking about. I think about being aggressive in those games, but being aggressive in the right
way.
Yeah, we're going to get some tomorrow. So I like it though. I like needling a game. I'm sorry, I know some people don't. And that was a good part about McAllister's interview today when he was talking about the intensity. The intensity in England is a lot higher than it is in Argentina. And Gary Lineker was saying, well, I played some. Now Gary Lineker, I think he intentionally misunderstood the answer, because when McAllister he's talking about the intensity, it just means the constant go non-stop intensity of it. Whereas Lineker was saying, well, I played some Argentinian boys, they're pretty intense. And he was like, oh, hey, look, I get what you said. This comes back to kind of what we're talking about with Mac this year, getting involved in a lot of kind of heavy challenges. And he's saying when it comes to, he says, when we're intense, he says, what we mean is in the joules, like in other countries, the game itself is a bit slower. Yeah. He said in England, it's all about running, 50 kilometers a game and all that. But he means, when it comes to tackling in Argentina, and he's like, he basically kind of looked up and he said, we fucking love that shit. Basically, is what he was saying. When there's a ball, he said, we go in, we take everything. That's what we love. that's our intensity. And but he was saying that it's a different intensity in England where it's more like fitness intensity. But you could see his eyes kind of light up when he was talking about like when there's a ball there to be won and it's a 50-50. Us Argentinians, that's what we love. And it's like, yeah, Mac, I know, but you're ending up sprawl across the turf like 15 times a season, dude. You are going in hard all the time. He says, but you can't take that out of him. You can't take that stuff out of him. So it just shows you, man, when he sees the ball, he's going for it. And that's what we see every single game, at least twice a game, just bang. He's right in. He's going to be in the hardest and heaviest challenges. But that's just part of the makeup. I love it. He'll be missed tomorrow, I think. I think like that's the kind of player you'll need in a game like that tomorrow. That won't shy away from the physical challenge.
Yeah.
That will embrace the physical challenge.
Yeah.
And say, oh, you want to go hard? Bring it on. I might be only 5'10", but try it on.
Like your McGinn and on
these kind of boys, yeah. These kind of guys.
Just worried about him.
Maybe like Lovren.
We've got a player that'll be up for it tomorrow, but he won't be played from the start.
Yeah. Endo?
Yeah.
He's always down for whatever.
That's why he's got his mighty samurai gum shield. He's ready for the art of war.
Yeah.
That's a great book, by the way, The Art of War.
Oh, awesome book.
Yeah. Honestly, man, yeah. Got me out of a few.
Never interrupt your enemy. Never interrupt your enemy when they're making a mistake. That's from Shun-Chi in The Art of War.
Yeah.
Never interrupt your enemy when they're making a mistake.
Oh, Lord, Bernie, is that... Oh, jeez, I might have to take back my score.
90. Holy hell.
That's... Well, hopefully the game... But if it's like that, then the game might be... Oh, postponed. Oh, jeez.
Well, it's not that bad here right now. Like, basically, where I am, in terms of weather, where I am is literally where there's no difference, really.
It's a little bit cold. I had to get my jacket there.
It ain't that bad here.
Oh, is it? Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's 25 degrees Celsius and sunny here. I mean,
yeah, look, exactly. Enjoying life out there in the A-town. So I'm coming to see you. Don't worry, man. Just give me about a year or so, man.
Yeah,
times are hard right now.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, this is like the most enjoyable time of the year for us out here. Is when it's.
We were talking to Dara yesterday, and he was out in his backyard with his top, with his shirt off, and the blue skies in the background. It's like this.
Yeah.
This is probably
got out for the day. Yeah. That is the life.
I'm in shorts and able to. Yep, in Arizona, right? Currently in Arizona. Yep. But people, we are well over the allotted time that we were going to be doing this show, but it's always fun and it always ends up running a little bit over because it ends up being fun whenever we get into quizzes and questions and trivia. Got into our predictions, got you guys all locked in with your score predictions as well. 90 mile per hour win. Yeah. Let's hope that we can get a couple of opportunities with that. Maybe even a Trent Alexander-Arnold goal, maybe from a corner. The wind catches it just right and can trick up, throw a little trick on Pigford. So hopefully. But before we go, we're going to let the guys say their final thoughts before this is where we end up leaving and also joining you again for the roll call tomorrow. What would you like to say to the people, Brian, before we let them go?
Well, I was thinking about trying a new outro where I kind of I ape the kind of tone vibes of Jerry Springer. No, am I joking? Just the usual. Just thank you for being here, everybody. Genuinely, thank you for being here. Thanks for if you haven't liked or subscribed, make sure you do. And 100% as always, roll call tomorrow. Early doors, people. Early doors. So 11:30 a.m. UK time. Work that out wherever you are, but it's going to be an early one. But we'll be here, so make sure you are, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Again, thanks for being here. Most important thing.
Nolante, do you have anything you'd like to share with the crew?
We came, we saw, we settled the score. 6 for the best, that it can't contest. Will the rest follow or be contest? Because we are the top dogs, Umaru Numu, #1. And in the words of, I can't believe I'm going to go back to my childhood now and wrestling's days. Do your song, brother. What you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do, Evan? What you gonna do, brother? When Mo, Darwin, and Lucia one round on you, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Good night. God bless.
There you go. You can't say let's go after that, and I don't know. You gotta check your pulse, because that is what we are talking about. Let's go, people. Red versus blue tomorrow. Friendly derby, family derby, whatever you want to call it. It is going to be an affair that we end up saying goodbye to Goodison Park. And we are going to be saying, hopefully, hello to a win. So let's continue that little bit of a streak going, a new streak, let's say, going. And until tomorrow's roll call, as we always like to say, up the Reds, people, up the Reds. Please, safe out there. Please definitely be safe out there with the storm, and I hope everyone's safe, their family's safe, and certainly you are safe. Definitely be safe getting to the game. If you are going to the game or wherever you're going to go enjoy the game, please do be safe. But then let us know where you're going to be at during that roll call tomorrow. And until tomorrow, again, up the Reds and take care. Peace.